You know what? I don't listen to the timer. I'm in charge here. We start when we want to start. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to all of you. Hopefully you're all well. Hopefully you've all had a great Saturday. Thankfully, I've had an okay Saturday so far. Saw my dad earlier, had lunch, it was nice, and now we get to play some New World for a bit. This is what New World should have been. Hang on, what? Hang on. What the hell? If I've not altered this. I've genuinely not touched this. Is that what happens when you become a vampire? Is that a thing? I've genuinely not played this. Okay, so for anyone who's just joined us for the first... Is that the vampire thing? Oh no! Oh no! Vampirism cured Twitch chat. No! Oh, I feel like we've ruined it. I feel so bad. So bad. Oh, okay. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to all of you. Okay. I know that the coverage of New World has just been insane, and part of me wanted to play New World today. Part of me thought I should play a bit of New World, but the other part of me thinks that I'm probably going to get banned quite soon, because I don't think Amazon are super happy with me. Like, I think, you know, if you're rude inside a convenience store, they put a picture of you behind the counter. It's like, you know, don't serve these people. I really want, like, a picture of me in the Amazon Games Studios being like, don't let this person play the games. Ban this person. Because I'm going to be real, my narcissism just wants to know there's a picture of me in the Amazon Studios. That'd be great. So if you've just joined us, we've been playing Oblivion for a while. If you've been here for a while, I don't know what this is. Look at this. Look, he's not what he was. I honestly don't know what happened. Don't forget, Twitch is Amazon. Yeah, Twitch is owned by Amazon, so there's going to be somewhere right now, there is an Amazon employee watching this stream, and his boss is there going, why haven't you banned Josh from Twitch yet? And the other guy's like, sir, he gets a lot of views. You know, he gets a lot of subs. He's making us money. We've got to keep him. Because they're cowards. That's what they are. They are just straight up cowards. So apparently, when you become a vampire, you get your face back. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. Your new quest is to cure him. See if you can fix his face. Yes. Right. How do we cure vampirism? There's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be a way to cure vampirism and get the face back. Because if I don't have my face back, I'm going to be a bit unhappy. Going to be honest. We've got to lose this face. It won't revert the face back. Bio, don't say these things to me, mate. Don't say these things. You know, this is well-known vampire lore. Did you not read Twilight? Oh yeah, that bit in Twilight when the guy with the squished head gets bitten and then he wakes up and his head's fine. Yeah, that was my favourite bit in Twilight. Hello, Josh, you sexy lad. Kingdom TV, hello you sexy viewer. See? I can be polite too. Don't test my politeness. I'm British. I'll win. But no, thank you guys. We bought this today, Nightmare Before Christmas mug. It's almost time to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the line in the sand. All right. You watch The Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween. That is the official transition from Halloween to Christmas. That's how it goes. Anne says, what's my view on muffins? Don't get me started, Anne. That's a long rant. We don't have time for this. That is a long... Oh, you don't want to... You know what? I'm going to put his face behind the map. You don't get to look at me anymore. You've changed. I mean, look at you. You've changed, man. You used to be cool. Then you became all successful. And now you're not cool anymore. God. That is an in-game representation of what's going to happen to me when I become, like, really famous. That's what's going to happen. People are going to be, you know, watching my stream, and, you know, 10, 20,000 people, and they'll be like, Josh, you've changed. You know, you used to bash New World. Now you're in bed with Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, you've changed, man. But the graphics in my game look different. And I've not done anything to them. Like, I've not altered them. I've not changed them. I'm going to blame Todd Howard. I think maybe Todd was up to his old shenanigans again. You know, when I wasn't paying attention, Todd just popped over. Maybe I just haven't walked through the grassy area yet. Maybe that's the thing. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Gren, no, we're going to go. There's an Oblivion gate there, but I don't have my face, which means I'm not as scary anymore to the Dremora. It's just not as scary. You haven't changed in the 12 years I've known you. I've literally been the same. Like, I haven't changed clothes. I haven't changed my opinions on anything. What's your class? Punch. That's my class. I mean, you think I'm not joking. McPunchy. That's what we've gone with. You don't need weapons when you've got fists. Punch and restoration. That's literally it. That's all we're doing. We are punching and restoring things. Now, I took some damage from somewhere. Oh! Hello, sneaky. Yeah. Dwarven bow, elven arrow. Oh, look at that. See? They're getting on. That's the good thing. That's inclusion right there. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dwarven bows and elven arrows. Right, now, hang on. Let's just use a little bit of thought here. We're probably going to have to go and deal with some kind of Oblivion gate, and it's probably going to be this one. So I'll go to the village first. They'll tell me to deal with the Oblivion gate, and I'll come back and do that. My goodness, stay back. Thank you very much. That is remarkably kind of you. Thank you for introducing me to old school RuneScape. Started your Iron Man. Oh no. Oh no. I've been enjoying it so much. 900 total level. Congratulations. It's a great thing, isn't it? Isn't it weird how when you remove the ability to rely on other players and you're forced to rely on yourself, the game changes so much, doesn't it? It changes so much. And you get all this new experience and you're looking at content that you didn't play before and you're thinking, I wouldn't have played this content before because, you know, it wasn't efficient, it wasn't worth it. But now I've got to play the content because I want to get the rewards that it gives. Like, no one in RuneScape wants to go and do the mage training arena. No one wants to do it, but you've got to do it when you're an Iron Man because it's one of the ways to get the best items and weapons and stuff for your level range. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It does make it much more of an offline single-player RPG, and I quite like that experience. Been watching the past broadcast for this, now I can finally catch this live. Tyler, welcome to the stream, man. Tyler, I've got some bad news for you, mate. Okay, Kak is saying, where's the mug? The mug's here, don't worry. Nightmare Before Christmas mug, which happens to be green, which is chroma keying itself out. Just started RuneScape 3, did I make a mistake? Only if you value your time. RuneScape 3 is a very addictive game. RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape are just as good. If you want to ask an actual Jagex moderator, Shogun is in the chat right now. You can ask him, Shogun, what's better, RuneScape old school or RuneScape 3? Now, Shogun has to answer RuneScape 3. I'm pretty sure he has to say that, like, you know, contractually. But deep down, deep down, he knows. He knows the real answer is RuneScape Classic. That's the real answer. Both, look at Shogun being all political. Both are equally good. Okay, Mr. Politician. You win there. You win there. That was a good answer, to be fair. Okay, let's... Nernroot! I've recovered a sprig of Nernroot. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Hang on, no, if we're going to do this, there's a lot. Okay, here we go. We'll do this as like TV-style... documentary. This is what we're doing. I've recovered a sprig of Nernroot. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Cyrodiil. Right, so we will be doing that sometime soon. That is what will happen. I hear the plastic crack is going up again. Oh, do you mean Warhammer? I mean, I've got a 3D printer, so I don't know. I don't know. People go, Josh, how expensive are Space Marines? I'm like, a couple of meters of filament. And they're like, how much is that? I'm like, I don't know. I just bought a load of meters of filament from... I guarantee right now there's a Games Workshop lawyer going, we've got him, boys. Get him. Get the people round. Josh is talking about printing miniatures. Perhaps. I'm sorry, Big Daddy Games Workshop. Don't take my weekly Space Marine release away from me. Oh, man. I mean, right, there's... I kind of want to show you some of the 3D prints, but I will actually. There's no point now. Look, so, 3D printing. You got a choice. Do you want to go and buy Tyrannid sets that were released 10 years ago? Or do you just want to get a 3D printer and print off some space bugs that are legally distinct from Tyrannids? This is a space bug. That's what this is. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. 100% legally distinct item. No one has any idea what this might be. It's a not Carnifex. That's what it is. I'm looking... Paint it? Paint it? You clearly don't collect Warhammer. Alright? You don't paint them. What you do is you buy them, you build them, you buy the paints, you buy the brushes, you put the models next to the paints. If you're freaking insane, you undercoat them with a spray can because you're lazy, and doing it by hand takes a long time. And then you look at them and you keep thinking, I should paint these. But you don't. Because that would just... Undercoat, spray, ink wash. Yeah, pretty much. Undercoat minis. Undercoat, ink wash, highlight. Done. Done. Undercoat, ink wash, highlight. Oh, Josh, do these miniatures have at least 3 colours on them? I don't know. You're lucky they've got 1 colour on them. Let's just play. Oh, Josh, what army are you playing? I'm playing Space Marines. Why? Because I can't be bothered to buy a different codex every 10 years. I prefer buying a different one every 1 year. Oh, God, the amount of Space Marine stuff they release is just absolutely ridiculous. How many arms and legs will a 3D printer cost? Well, the great thing is, once you've sold your limbs to buy a 3D printer, you can just 3D print them back. That's the mindset. People don't have the Sigmar male grind mindset. And this is why everyone's poor. Listen, sell your liver, buy a 3D printer, print a new liver. You then start at the same level you were at, but now you've got a 3D printer. Now other people can sell theirs and you can print them livers. Suddenly you're selling things everywhere, all over the place. Just print more money. I don't get why people are poor. Just put a tempo note in a scanner, scan it, print it, boom. No one can tell the difference. That's legally a joke. I have to just put out there. Because I guarantee right now there's a lawyer watching this going, keep talking, Josh. You're giving me ammunition. Keep talking. It's going to make suing you a lot easier. I'm just listening for the police to turn up. But no, they won't know because I've actually 3D printed an entire separate house and me in a different address. And everything is registered to that address. So when they turn up, all they'll find is a massive 3D printed version of me. That I have painted to look exactly like me. Alright? That's the one time I did paint models. Right, that's fraud. Yeah, that's a very serious accusation there. Okay, my dad would mold his own Napoleon figures. Good. See, always thinking me. They might notice it isn't moving. You assume that I've not 3D printed some kind of very complex internal mechanism. Look, if the police want to come after me for fraud, they can compete with the Amazon hit squads coming after me for bashing New World. They can both argue to be the person to get the... Oh, wow, Countess Milona Umbranox, fuck you too. But okay, we'll do this, shall we?
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
You just told me to go away. Now you're telling me to enjoy my visit. Pick a position and stick with it. You look like me in the game, and believe me, that is not a compliment. I'm going to turn the desktop audio up so we can all hear how stupid you all are. I need some aid for Bruma. Send it me or I'll punch you in the face.
I would like to send help to Bruma, But I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion gate open outside the city.
The chat. That's a man, baby. The original Austin Powers. That's not a woman. That's a man. He pulls off the mask and it is. And then later he's trying to do it. And Bowser's like, Austin, that's my mother. All right, so I can't help you because something's been attacked.
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city.
Yeah, I'm sure that's terrible. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to kill some stuff? Hang on. Anvil, you need me to go and... I'll deal with everything, shall I? I'll just save the frickin' world. Hi, Josh. You ever heard of Play of Dragon's Nest? Yes, I've tried to get into Dragon's Nest, but I've not been able to make it download from Steam. It is on the list, though. Do not worry. Why does she look like the woman from Shrek, but not green? Do you mean Fiona? No, or do you mean Shrek's mum? I am very well. How are you, sir? Good chat. Good talk. Yeah, solid. I do love our bonding time. Okay, let's go and stop this Oblivion stuff going on. Let's deal with that. Have I played Elder Scrolls Online? Yes, I really like it. I think it's a good game. It's a decent game. Why do you think the New World craftsman system is satisfying? I love it works, but can't seem to tell why. Because it's very obvious what you need. It's very obvious what you get. And you can see a direct progression of power as you get better at it. There's also a lovely sound effect. There's lovely lights. There's lovely... It feels solid when you make something. That little bar filling up around the edge. Think about it this way. The little bar filling up around the edge when you get a level in New World, going around the circle, it doesn't need to do that. It doesn't need to go around the edge. It could just go from where it is to where it's going to go to. Just ping straight away. Why does it do the noise, the movement? It's because it's satisfying. It's satisfying... What? I will help you. Move. We did it. High five. High five! Oh, no,
it's
damn.
All over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours.
Right.
You're fine, or I'll haul you away.
That was a very aggressive high five. That was my bad. However, I cannot afford to... I'm going to resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood.
It was a high five! Oh, God. You high five one guard in the face with a closed fist and suddenly you're a criminal. The world has gone mad. It's political correctness gone mad. You high five... I mean, the fact you're a vampire, not a problem. The fact you've literally beaten up Daedra with your bare fist. You've saved a lot of Tamriel from Oblivion gates. Not a problem. You punch one guy... Look, you destroy an Oblivion gate, no one calls you the destroyer of Oblivion. You kill Goblin Jim, no one calls you a Goblin Slayer. You punch one guard, everyone calls you a criminal. Is this going to be on the second channel? There will be a playthrough of Oblivion on the second channel eventually. The reason I'm playing through it now is because I've just never played Oblivion. I've also specifically put the microphone directly next to my mouse, so you have to enjoy all the clicks. That's just what happens. That's a bit cruel. That's not very Raven. Like, sometimes you look at things that the Dremora have done and you're like, that's very Raven. Other times it's just not. Let's pop into here. Yeah, so first time Oblivion, full-on fist playthrough. That's what we're going for. Please put the Oblivion VODs on YouTube. He's still here! Look at him! Look at that man! Someone get that guard a raise. Into the jaws of Oblivion he goes. All he knows is justice. He's looking at me and he's thinking, I'm going to fight for justice because in Oblivion it's just us. That's what he's thinking. God, look at that man. He is. It's over. It is. What will he do to the Dremora? He doesn't even care. His sense of justice is so strong. Doesn't even care. Literal demons. And he'd rather kill me. Right, where am I going? There's a tower over here. I think I want to go to that tower. You need to get into the tallest tower in every single one. But there's also always a reason to go into every other tower. You know what that is? That's Games Workshop. He heard me talking about my miniatures. That's what he did. That's the problem. Look, I'm saving you, dude. I'm going to save you from this clan fear. Otherwise, I'm going to take a serious amount of damage trying to do this. That's Games Workshop. He knows justice. He is Muck Justice. the justiciest guard in all of Tamriel. The guy knows. I like how the Flame Elemental has actually focused on him and not me. The Flame Elemental has realised that he is more of a threat. Like, right now, that dude is the problem. I need this altar. I need some health. Thank you for the health from the altar. That's great. A lawful good paladin. That's what's happened. He, right now, look at him. I don't want to... Anvil. I didn't want to do that. And now I'll beat the Flame Atronach to death. I didn't want to do that. I feel bad about that. I feel bad. I feel like I should take the key and the gold. That's what I'm going to take. Rip in peace, lawman. Rip in peace. Let's pop in here. So it's pummel to death. You have to give him the... Hang on. We have to give him the traditional death. The traditional death. What is that? Let's just... Your strength is being... What? My strength is being drained, which means I can't carry as much. That's fine. I'll just stand still. Oh, you've got longer range than I have. Can we not attack? Not do like a super attack anymore? I'm over encumbered. Yeah, sit down, nerd. Sit down. Wait until you suffer ability damage. I think I just have. I think, yeah. So, oh, by the way, if you're a regular viewer to the stream, when I slept and the vampirism took effect, he changed. We're pretty sure that's the vampirism. Because I'm a vampire now. And we are going... Don't worry. Listen. Don't worry. We are going to cure the vampirism. And then if I need to, I will use a save editor to get his beautiful face back. It'll... Right now... Okay, look, we can do that. We can hide him. We can... You know, go over there. Go away. No one needs to see you anymore. Okay, my strength is being drained. What is it now? What's my... Okay, it's not been drained. Oh, good. We're back into strength now. We're all good. What do you have on you? I'm taking all the Daedra hearts, but I'm not making anything with them. Let's level back up. Vampirism truly is disfiguring. I know. It's disgusting, isn't it? It's just disgusting. My goodness. Sarah, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Remarkably kind of you. If you have followed or subscribed, by the way, I do apologise if I haven't been able to... Whoa, let's get you. If I haven't been able to mention anyone's names, I'm not... I'm trying as hard as I can to keep up with them. There's just lots of names and things to keep up with. While we punch our way through Oblivion. You know, for never having played this game before, it's definitely more polished than New World. That's what I can say. The difference between Oblivion and New World is that Oblivion is almost finished, and New World isn't almost finished. What's up here? Aha! A switch! I thought, yep, you have released a caged prisoner. Be free! Fly! Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, you've done it again. Well, yeah, let's say... Should we say some words? Let's say some words. We do not know... Hang on, we'll give them the traditional send-off. There we go. That's the traditional end of Oblivion send-off. Unless he's got any items on him. We could see if he has some stuff on him. Do you have stuff? Soul gem, gold. You can keep your clothes, mate. I think you've suffered enough right now, to be honest. Justice. Yes, that's... Oh, no. No justice for him, unfortunately. It's just a Mythic Dawn guy. It's fine. It doesn't matter. An egg sack? Ooh. Always stick your hand in the fleshy pod. Life advice from JoshStrifeHayes directly to you. Do with it what you will. If you had to pick between the Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy, which would you pick for single-player games? For single-player games? Good question. I think the only reason I'd go with Final Fantasy is because there's more of them. I would simply go... because there's way more. The Elder Scrolls are fantastic RPGs. Will I try out Elion? They keep trying to make me. They keep offering me money to play it. They keep saying, Josh, play Elion, we'll pay you money. And I'm just not particularly bothered about it, to be honest. It just doesn't... I'm not saying it doesn't look a bad game. I feel that Elion will do exactly the same thing that Swords of Legend did. Okay, what will happen is it will arrive, it will be hyped, people will play it, it will go. That's what will happen. That is exactly what it will arrive. People will enjoy it for a bit. It'll probably have some hardcore players. It'll generate a fan base. And then who's going to be talking about Elion in like 2 years' time? I don't think almost anyone will. What's your favourite colour and favourite dinosaur? Finally, the real questions. I'm kind of a basic guy, so like I like red and black because deep down I'm actually like a goth in disguise. I never quite got over my gothic emo phase. It's still there. As much as I put on this, pretentious businessman persona, deep down all I want to do is listen to the Rasmus, bit of Evanescence, stick that on, bit of Blink 182, that kind of stuff. And I want to go with if you ain't over it, wear the damn leather jacket. The leather jacket's on the floor somewhere. It's on the floor somewhere. Yeah, the Black Parade. Actually, when I was a young boy, my father did take me into the city to see a marching band. And he said, son, when you grow up, will you be the saviour of the beaten, the broken, and the damned? Will you defeat them? Yeah. See? Yes, that's... I'm not going to carry on, because we will go through the entire song. Nightmare Before Christmas, Mark. Obviously, it's spoopy season. We've got one more day before spoopy season. You're my favourite on the phone on the side of my... You are my favourite phone on the side of my desk content creator. Why do you wake up in the morning and choose violence? Why do you go through your day thinking, I'm going to make someone unhappy today? Look, I didn't. Let's just throw... That's what I'm... Yeah, I didn't. That's what I'm going to go with for this. Let's throw you away. I don't need you. I didn't spend 2 hours playing Oblivion so you could watch me on your phone. Alright, I'm not phone content. If all you've got is a phone to watch me on, don't get me wrong, I understand. Go and ask your neighbour to borrow their telly. That's a fair request. Knock on the door, be like, hey, gotta borrow the TV. They're like, I don't know you. You're like, you're about to. Because Josh just put a new video out. Or he's live. Need that telly. And the neighbour will be like, oh damn, come in son. Let's watch together. We can enjoy that sweet MMO stuff. Oh my god, that was really cool. There was a massive explosion behind the Dremora. That was actually really cool. Yeah, that's what you need to do. I'm watching you on my smart fridge. Good. Good. Why do people feel the need to tell me what screen they're watching me on? I just assume that everyone's got me on all screens at all times. I'm pretty sure that I play on every theatre screen when there's no show being shown. Like, you walk into a blank cinema, it's me. It's just reruns of me. And if it isn't, then that guy who told me he owns all the cinemas, who took my money to put me on all the cinemas, owes me an explanation. Because I met a guy in a pub and I said, hey, how you doing? I'm a YouTuber. That's how I start all my conversations now. All of them. Even if I don't know someone. I walk up, hey, how you doing? I'm a YouTuber. And they look at me and they're like, you've still got to pay the train fare. I'm like, what is the point? What is the point in being a YouTuber if I cannot get, free public transport? And they're like, sir, don't make us call the transport police again. And that's what happened. But no, I met a guy in a pub. I said, hello, I'm Josh. I work on YouTube. And he went, oh, I'm Mr. Cinema. How fortuitous is that? To meet Mr. Cinema, the guy that owns all the cinemas. He said, if you give me a large sum of money, I will put your video on all of the screens when there's no films showing. And I thought, that's a deal. That is a deal. And then I thought about it a bit more. after I'd given him the money, and I thought, oh, Josh, you fool. You fool. Think. If there's no one in the cinema, it doesn't matter if it's playing on the screen. No one's going to see it. Oh, what a fool I've been. And that's when I realised I'd been conned. Yeah. Not, you know, I still believe that he is Mr. Cinema, obviously. But I feel... oh, that's an enemy. Yeah, I feel that there's no point paying all that money to be on a cinema screen. Let's just punch Darth Maul to death. There we go. Darth Maul was in... yeah, he was in Oblivion. A lot of people don't remember that he was in Oblivion, but he was. Mr. Cinema was actually a Daedric prince. That's when I realised. I was like, oh, you've got me. You got me. Did he tell you you're my favourite? No one is watching this screen streamer. Yeah, he did. He did. I mean, let's be real, guys. I'm not even my own favourite streamer. When people walk up to me and they're like, Josh, you're like my 4th favourite YouTuber. I'm like, same. You know, straight up same. I feel you. I get you there. You know, I'm not even my own favourite person. Let's just punch you to death. I watched a stream on a screen made of Lego pieces. Good. I will not be happy until someone works out how to inject code into New World that allows you to watch me in the New World chat box. That's when I'll stop. As soon as we can work out the exact line of HTML injection that we need to show a live stream of me in New World, I'll be happy. That's when I'll be able to sit back and be like, I've made it. That's when I'll feel that I've succeeded. I need to get into this place somehow, but there doesn't seem to be that much of a... like, I've got to get up there, but up there seems really difficult to get to. So, how the balls do we get up there? That's my question now. You broke your New World video streak. I don't normally do daily updates. You've seen the response from the New World devs. I've seen them where they said it's not server-side, but it also kind of is client-side. They're like, it's not server-side, but it also a little bit is. Because of the whole foundation and the way the whole thing is made and coded and stuff. And then I saw someone posted saying, you know, the client doesn't have any authority apart from the fact that it kind of does. And then they sent a message saying, hey, we've stopped you doing the HTML injection thing, except they haven't. You can do that still. Allow me to explain probably the greatest completely amateur fix that they attempt. I know that I'm not meant to be here, by the way. Like, I've got to get to that tower, and I'm completely aware you're not meant to be here. But I've committed now, so we're going to carry on. So, you were able to inject HTML into New World by using a very specific string of characters. And you typed open pointed bracket img, which is image, and then src, which effectively... you then relate the file path that you want the game to find the image at. So they didn't actually stop you using HTML. What they did was they simply blacklisted the string of letters img src. If the chat box detected that you had typed that, it simply wouldn't send a message. That's how it would work. They didn't stop it. They just... They said, hey, don't. If you see img src, just don't do that. So what we discovered was that that's fine. You don't actually need to type img src. You can just type img and then height, define the height of the image, and then once the height is defined, src, and then the file path location. All it was looking for was the exact 6 letters in the exact specific string of img src. And we realised that you're not shadow banned, I can see you. We then realised that, yeah, if you just redo... Just change the order. It's like, they banned someone from walking up and saying, imagine if you walked into a restaurant and said, could I please have a pizza? And they instantly banned anyone that said that. But if you walked in and said, could I have a pizza, please? They would give you a pizza. That's what it was. They didn't stop you doing it. They just stopped you doing it in that way. That's what they did. Right, we've just picked up a new cuirass. So I want to put this on and see what it's like. Look at this. So currently, cuirass of the Cave Viper. 9 defense, heavy armor, resist poison. right now. My armor's broken, so it's probably better than what I have before. So we'll stick that on, and we'll throw away the dwarven cuirass, which is actually broken. We don't need you anymore. See, now I've got actual things. They need to figure out what they have done though is they've banned A tags. So allow me to explain how that works. In HTML, when you put a little pointed bracket and the letter A after it, that is an A tag. You're basically telling the program, hey, I'm about to define some data to the A tag. You best pay attention. And then you define some data, and then at the end you put end A. And it's like, hey, the data stops applying now. They've stopped you doing anything with pointed open bracket A. Anything that adds an A tag into HTML, they've now stopped. Now, please understand, they haven't stopped you injecting code, they've just stopped the A tag being specifically requested. You can embed in chat. Yeah, that was the problem, Var. That was the exact problem. I mean, they've stopped it now. They've stopped it from working now, so I can tell you how it was being done. I didn't, and this is an interesting thing, I didn't want to hurt the game. I genuinely, I've seen so many people on the New World subreddit who have been saying to me, Josh, why do you hate the game? Why do you hate the game? Why are you doing this? I don't hate the game at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I really like the game. I think it could be great. I think it's got great potential for the future. The only way it's going to become potentially, what it could be is by us pointing out the problems with it, pointing out what's wrong with it. So I don't hate New World at all. I like it, and I don't think anyone's wrong for enjoying it. Because people have been messaging me saying, well, I'm enjoying it. All right, good. When someone if you point out a problem in something and someone messages you and says, oh, guys, just chill, just calm down, just relax, it'll be fine, I'm enjoying it. Imagine you went to a restaurant, ate a lovely meal, and then got really bad food poisoning, and so you contacted the restaurant and said, hey, I got really bad food poisoning. Maybe you should check what you're serving to people. And someone else at the restaurant who didn't get food poisoning speaks up and goes to you and goes, well, I didn't get food poisoning, and I had a great time, and I think this is fantastic, and I think it's brilliant, and you should just go home and maybe get better for the next week or two, take some medicine and chill out. I'm glad that it hasn't affected you, but the attitude of it didn't affect me, therefore it's not worth talking about or fixing, is the exact reason we've got into this mess in the first place. When did it become standard to accept subpar games? Every single time someone says to me, chill, it's a new game, every new game has bugs. Do you know why every new game has bugs? Because the majority of the player base just say, chill, it's new, it's fine. Imagine if you opened a new restaurant and everyone got food poisoning on the first day, and everyone's response was just, chill, it's a new restaurant, it's fine. Every new restaurant opens with food poisoning. It's to be expected. What a dumb idea. What a Dark, thank you very much for the tip, man. That's really kind of you. What an absolutely dumb idea. You cannot normalise things being subpar because things have been subpar for so long. That's not how it works. Imagine walking on... Right, imagine you're taking a train to somewhere. You take a train to anywhere, you get on the train, and the conductor just kicks you in the balls, just really hard. Just walks up to you and kicks you in the balls. And you look around, you're like, well, why did you kick me in the balls? And some older guy goes, it's always been this way. This is what it is. Oh, haven't you taken a train in the last 5 years? The ball kicking is part of the experience. It's to be expected now. And I'm there thinking, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. It's tradition. Tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. That's what it is. Now, I'm not saying tradition is bad, but that's exactly what tradition is. When people say that something is fine because it's always... I'm outside. I've made no progress. I'm back here. How do I get into the big thing? I need to get into you. I hate this. Oh, now I'm being attacked by somebody. Oh, it's the stupid thing. Right, I'm going to walk around this way and find out. Oh, God. Awesome speedrun. Yeah, thank you. Awesome speedrun. Let's do it. Bugs are inevitable in games. Right. Bugs are inevitable in games. That's absolutely understandable. allowing HTML code to be injected into your game client via the chat menu, that's not a bug. That's an oversight. That's a major, major oversight. And again, I go back to the restaurant.
The law on my watch, will you? I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine, hmm? It's off to the lockup then.
I'm sorry, did you want the glory? Did you... He was stood outside the Oblivion gate going, Steve went in there a while ago. He's been in there for quite some time. He's probably dead. Oh no, I should report this. But the prisoner may have got away. We can't be having that. We cannot be having that, can we? I'm going to resist arrest, mate. Right, okay, let's navigate our... Let's navigate our way to the Oblivion thing while at the same time I thought I could get away. I thought I could get away. I have broken the law and I am criminal scum. This game is an experience. His commitment. That guy is going to get a promotion when he gets back. He is going to be promoted. Right, so I've been that way already. I don't think there's anything special that way. I don't think there's anything special this way either. Where do I go? Slayer, my goodness, thank you very much for all the gift subs. That's remarkably kind of you. Hopefully you are having a lovely day. What have you been up to today, man? Have we been this way yet? I've not been up... I don't think I've been up this tower yet. That's probably because you've got to jump across the lava down here. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's run up. But no, still, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much, man. Would you stop? Hang on, I need to actually deal with this dude. Right, let me just... Let's just deal with this. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't want it... It didn't... In another life, we could have been brothers. Okay. Show me what you've got. I did. We could have been friends. We could have been. Just, He is dedicated to his job. Unfortunately, he's now dedicated to death. His free trial of being... That Dremora looks so shocked. Like, I just walked in and just... Imagine, you're just chilling, doing your job, you know, minding the elevator, and someone just walks in and just punches you really hard in the chest. He looked shocked. That's why he looked. I feel almost bad for him. Oh, no, I really do feel a little bit bad. Well, your face is strange. It's not anymore. Alright, look, guys, if you've been in this stream, you know what to expect. You might not expect this. It turns out, when the vampirism takes effect, when you get bitten and you become a vampire, it kind of resets your face to neutral. It does look a bit like the Pope, doesn't it? Now, I'm pretty confident he probably is, but I don't know if the Pope is in this Twitch stream right now. He could be anywhere, you know? He's got important stuff to do. He might be here. This might be what he does in his free time. If it is, I hope he's having a good day. But yeah, it does look a bit like him. I am sorry for that. Now, my character is a vampire. Am I saying the Pope's a vampire? I think I need to do more research on that before I could give a definitive answer. That's the thing. I am the Pope's favourite second monitor streamer. I'll take that. That'll, yeah. That's my new goal in life. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like I said, I will consider my streaming career to have peaked when we can work out the exact series of letters to HTML inject my stream into the New World chat. When we can do that, I'll be happy. Right, so we've not got that. That's nothing in here that we can do. There's no levers or switches to pull anywhere. I don't know what this wants me to do. Just give it 2 days. Yeah, we'll give it 2 or 3 days. It'll be fine. Someone will figure it out. I hope so. Any plans to review and dissect hentai games? I could host it somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I've obviously, when people think of, graphic novel games, I am the very first content creator on their mind. I know that every time there's a new game out, people are thinking, what does Josh think of this? Because I know my opinion holds weight. I know it does. Sometimes I think it's daunting knowing that I hold the hentai game success, the market, entirely in my professional hands. That's what it is intimidating. It is. I am a weeb. I am a weeb. Don't make me get senpai on you. I will. Okay? If you can't handle me at my backerist, you don't deserve me at my senpaiist. That's going to be a clip, isn't it? Oh, God. Everything I say, literally everything I say, is now going to be a clip. Oh, how do I get in you? Oblivion. Oh, God, that's going to be one too. It's a good stream for the clip channel. Oh, well, I'm glad you're having fun at least. How? God, this is difficult. There is an entrance somewhere. Stop it. All of you. Grow up. There's 1,000 people watching right now and you're all filthy. Alright? I am not comfortable knowing where your minds are going with this. All I'm trying to do is find the hole. The entrance, the door. Stop it. We're just playing Oblivion. We are playing... The Pope's here. We are playing Oblivion. iframe SRC Twitch player URL. Oh my God, can you imagine? Can you actually imagine if it did? It might do. You never know. Like, it might be a thing that ends up working. Stop it. Josh, no, we are not. Why did you resist the guard? You should have been arrested. No, I've got more important things to do. I've got to save Oblivion. I've got to find the tiny gap in this map and force myself into it. It's going to be around here somewhere. Oh God, I keep being blown up on those by the stupid mines. Have I been this way yet? Have I been this way? I might have been, I don't know. That person's dead, so I've probably been this way already. You know, if I was going the right way at the very start, I'd be really annoyed. This is a badly laid out map. The tiny crack. I'm just trying to find the tiny crack. That's what I'm trying to find. And it's just, there's so much open space. This whole place needs to be trimmed. And I mean trimmed as in like the map... Oh God, shut up. The map needs to be reduced in size, not any... Oh, stop it. Do we go this way? Do we go around here? Do we go... Like, I'm not even joking now. Where do we go? Because I've got to get in there. But I can't seem to go this way. Unless... I mean, there's the gate. That's where we started. Right. Right. Okay. So, this is where we've been brought to. There's no cave around here, it seems. I could maybe climb the mountain that way, possibly. But I don't think so. It doesn't look like you're meant to go that way. I'm going to end up using a map, aren't I? This is going to be a map one. If you can't get in from the front, maybe try from behind. Go a bit back. I've gone a bit back. I've gone a little... No, it's not a door. That was a door, maybe. I've gone a bit back. There's a huge thing there. There's no doors. Oblivion is dumb. Ah, hang on. Hang on a tick. What about up here? This doesn't look right. This looks like it's kind of out of bounds. I don't think we're going to be going out of bounds too much. Unless you're meant to be jumping up these rocks, maybe. Just Bethesda your way up the mountain. Yeah. Alright. That's alright. Oblivion the way Todd Howard programmed it. That's what we're going to do now. Oblivion the way it was intended. Just Todd Howard our way up the mountain. If this works, like if this genuinely actually works, just gonna Todd Howard my way this way. If we spam jump, spam crouch. Ah, oh, right. Where is a Skyrim horse when you need... Where is a Skyrim horse when you need one? Right, I've got to... There's going to be invisible walls, aren't there? But in all seriousness, genuinely, like, where do I go for this bit? I actually don't know. But this looks promising. It doesn't. It looks awful. It looks like exactly the wrong way to go. But we're here now. So we've committed. This is... I mean, I'm the hero of Kvatch. I can do this. Come on. I can do this. Just think of the New World sausage. That's my new... I'm going to... Why is Twitch chat's face fat? Right, listen, okay? I'm as unhappy as you are about this. It turns out that vampirism, when you contract it and when you actually have vampirism take effect and take hold, changes your face back to normal. Look at this. I have committed several crimes. Ruby, you've only committed a crime when you get charged and, officially charged with a crime. Hang on, this might not be good. I'm gonna quick save here. F5 I think is quick save. I've committed to being here, so that's fine. Can we go this way? Oh, maybe we can just spam jump around. Well, the spam jump thing seemed to work. Oh, we can mix up the jump. Mix up the jump. I am right now walking very slowly. I don't think this is the way that you're meant to go. But it has worked. Okay. That's how you're meant to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 100% legitimate Oblivion playthrough. We did it. We did it. That's what we're meant to do. That's Polar, thank you for subbing. Hackerman, that's the quality content I know people sub for. When we go down the hill, should we go down the correct way and see what you were meant to actually... It just works. It does just work. We'll go down the hill the correct way and see what you actually meant to do. What I like is how there might have even been a... there might have been some kind of event that I was meant to trigger. Getting to here. And I might not have triggered it. That might be a problem. But we've committed. We're here. I think we seem to be... Okay. Remarkably close to the top already. Is this your first gate? No. No, I've destroyed... I've punched many an Oblivion gate to death already. This is the 4th or 5th gate now. I think I should know the way to do it already. New World HTML was hotfixed again. The world filtering for closing tags for IMG and A. Good. Good. They should filter for IMG. It's like... It shouldn't have been there in the first place, but I'm glad they're fixing it. It's really weird because people have contacted me saying, Josh, they've fixed the problems. I bet you're happy now. And I'm sat there like, yeah, I am actually. That was the goal. Like, my job is not to point out that the game is bad and then hope it stays bad. My hope is that I point out why the game is bad and it improves. This is good. This is what I want. Why? What? Why are people surprised that I'm happy the game is fixed? It's... People seem to have this weird idea, this weird... That dude just ran into his own trap. This weird idea, this weird obsession that my main goal is just to shit on a game. It's not. It's not at all. It's genuinely not. My goal is to find the best possible game, to improve it, to talk about ways that it could be improved. I don't win, and I've said this so many times before, I don't win if a game dies. I win if a game survives. I win if a game gets fixed. Because I'm a gamer. I like playing games. I win if a game gets fixed. If I can help a game get fixed by pointing out what needs to be fixed, sweet. That's what I'll do. But people always go, oh, Josh is shitting on the game again. No, Josh is offering constructive criticism for how you can fix the game again. Unfortunately, the constructive criticism for New World's problems is limited to the reply of, don't do that. That's it. Josh made another video with exploits, hardware ban him. That's what it should be. Thank you very much, Gaines, for the sub. That's remarkably kind of you. I know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. People on New World, especially on the New World subreddit, really dislike me. Because they seem to think that I've made my entire existence pointing out why they are wrong. And I will say this, I think it's very important. I have never, ever, ever, and never will say that a player is wrong for enjoying something. If you have fun, if you enjoy something, great. That's subjective, good for you. I'm glad you enjoy it. You are not wrong. Your fun is not invalid just because I disagree with it. And if I point out that something is objectively bad, like it's actually, you know, coded badly or made badly, and you're still having fun with it, okay, great. Just because it's objectively bad doesn't mean you are subjectively wrong. I like the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze. Remember? Remember the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze? And the song at the start when they fight in the construction yard with the lyrics, Action Boy Now, Action Girl Now, repeated for like 10 minutes. Alright? That movie is shit. It's terrible. It's really bad. Like, it's, you sit and you objectively analyze it, it's awful. But you watch it, it's really fun. It's silly, it's fun, it's got terrible act. It's a guilty pleasure, man. Everyone knows that. I love it. Someone comes along and says to me, "Hi man, I love the first Power Ranger movie." I'm like, me too. I love it as well. It's terrible, but I love it. And that's what people seem to get. People seem to think that if you like something, it must be good. And if someone else says, I don't like that thing, or that thing is bad, what they are saying is, you are wrong for liking it, and I need you to know this. If you like New World, you're not wrong. There are aspects of it that I like. The graphics are lovely. The light beams are fantastic. The sound design is absolutely next level. Like, genuinely, the sound design, probably the best sound design in any MMO, without a doubt. The sound design in New World is just stellar. It deserves all of the awards. Now, just straight up, it does. It really does. But it doesn't help anyone to bury your heads in the sand and ignore faults or flaws. That's not how we improve things. That's not how we improve or get better. Ignoring our faults isn't a good improvement strategy. That's what we need to change. If you like something and I say this thing is objectively bad and your first response is you're just a hater, you're just wrong. No. I'm pointing out what's objectively bad, not what I subjectively like or hate. And just because something is objectively bad doesn't mean that you are wrong. New World seem to hate the New World community dislikes me. I mean, I understand why. But I'm not their enemy. I am not anyone. If you like games, I like games. We could play games together. And I want there to be good games. I'm not anyone's enemy. I'm not sitting on top of an ivory tower with a wand hoping games die. It seems really silly. It's not that it gets to me so much, it's that it's repetitive to explain to people. Yeah, it's really repetitive to explain to people. Yes men are the enemy of corporate advancement. If you have a CEO or a person in a position of power and they've got a yes man underneath them, which is literally an employee that agrees with everything they say, they're not employing that person to improve the company. They're employing that person to stroke their ego. And if you're more bothered about having your ego stroked than you are about actually making objectively good choices, you're not going to make objectively good choices. You're also not going to surround yourself with the kind of people that actually care about you or the correct way of doing anything, or of advancing, or of sustainable growth in any kind of business. Imagine what would happen if every single person just said about every single thing, it's perfect, all the time. I was a teacher for a long time. Still am when people need me to go and teach stuff. But any teacher that tells you you are 100% perfect is a bad teacher. Because if you are 100% perfect, they need to find something for you to improve on, or find a way to do it better, or to transfer the skills to something else. Anytime I've ever done something and a teacher has told me that I am absolutely 100% perfect and there's no flaws, I go and find a different teacher. I don't want to be told what I'm good at. I know what I'm good at. I want to be told what I suck at so I can improve it. But people seem to think that being told what you're bad at and improving is a bad thing. Could you guys just leave me alone, please? I will punch you. We'll punch all of you in the face. And then we will talk about teaching and stuff. Right, now we're more chill. Okay, cool. It's you've got to point out strengths. That's fine as well. It's important to... You suck at eating bananas. It's true, I never will. You've got to point out strengths. You've got to make people feel good about themselves. You've got to, reward people when they do something correctly. But anyone that tells you that you are 100% perfect and you don't need... This is a really dangerous conversation to have because it's risky. Because people have emotional, immediate, snap responses to things. And it's those immediate snap responses that we need really hard to repress and evaluate things before we go forward. When someone tells me that I'm perfect and I don't need to change in any way, I don't necessarily always take that as a positive. I think that you shouldn't change uncomfortably, and you shouldn't ever lie about who you are or who you want to be or what you personally hold as your, valuable morals. But it's absolutely fine to reassess how you change and grow over your life. If you are exactly the same person now as you were, 5-10 years ago, what experiences have you had in those 5 or 10 years? If you have valuable, difficult, intellectual, challenging, physically difficult experiences over your lifetime, you will change. You will hold an opinion, you will have that opinion challenged, and it will either be completely correct and you will discover new ways to explain why you're correct, or it will be wrong and you will discover ways of why you were wrong. But people seem to think that having your opinions challenged and changing is always a net negative. It's not. It's not at all. I look at it like this, and this comes back to the New World thing, with people thinking that, if they fix the bugs, I lose. If I say New World has a bug, and they fix it, that's a change. But it's a positive change. It's a good change. Try and punch this Dromora to death. If someone points out a flaw in me as a person, or points out a way that I'm wrong, I can either fight back tooth and nail, demand that I'm right, and ignore facts, or I can say, okay, let's challenge that. Let's work this out. Let's use that. Let's have a nuanced look at it. And if I am wrong, and if I can change, and if I can do better, and if I can improve, great. Good. I win if I become a better version of myself. That's the way I look at it. Get down there, you. I win if I become a better version of me. That's how I look into it. And the game wins if the games become a better version of the games. Not everyone understands what criticism is. Criticism is not always just a negative way of tearing things down. It can be a very analytical, kind of evaluated way of looking at a situation or of a human or of anything and saying, here are the strengths, here are the weaknesses, here are the as of yet up in the air situations we can look at. Let's evaluate and discuss and see how we can improve. See how we can make net positives in all of these. But there are good and bad ways of making criticism, and this is what people tend to react emotionally to. There are very good and very bad ways to criticize. You know when people say, oh, I'm just brutally honest? I'm sure we've all met people in life who claim to be brutally honest. They wear it like a badge of honour. These kind of people are often more bothered about the brutality than they are about the honesty. Because you can be brutally honest in a tactful way. You can be brutally honest, but also deliver information in a calm, polite, understanding, respectful way. If you are using the excuse of being brutally honest to deliver any kind of information in a cruel way, you're not brutally honest, you're just mean. If you eat someone's cooking and the cooking is bad, and you can think of ways to improve them, how you deliver that information to the person says a lot about who you are. You pull them, always do public praise, private criticism. If someone has done something good, tell everyone they've done something good. If someone has done something bad, pull them aside privately and explain why they've done something bad in private, and then let them improve from that. That's the best way to do it. So if you have, eaten a bad meal, instead of walking up and going, oh mate, that was shit, that was terrible, this was awful, and then when they come over to you and go, hey, that was quite mean, and you go, I'm just brutally honest. I'm just brutally honest. No, you're not. You're brutal and honest. You can be honest without being brutal. Totally possible to do. What great programming. Good job, Todd. You can be honest without being brutal. If you value the honesty, you can replace the brutality with kindness, with tact, with strategy. Let's just jump in and punch and then jump out. Yeah, people value the brutality far more than the honesty, which is why they pride themselves on delivering information in such an unfriendly way. Oh god, yeah. People that like, I've got no filter, man. I just say it how it is. I just say it how it is. Okay? Right, so you don't say it how it is. What you do is not think. If you use the excuse to say, I just say it how it is, to mean, I just say the very first thing that comes to my mind and don't bother approaching any conversation or, situation with tact or nuance. Children are brutally honest. They are also, not fully developed. They are not super intelligent. That's the thing. I like your take on life. Thank you. It's because I'm always right. All the time. I'm not. I'm nowhere near at all. Yeah, children are brutally honest. If I meet someone and they have the same level of tact as a child, all I'm assuming is that no one's called them out on it. Because I love it. I really do love it. When people who are brutally honest get told that they're being jerks, and they're like, oh man, that's mean. Oh, that's mean. I'm like, well, you don't like having your own tactics used against you, do you? That's really bad. Turns out that you love it when you can dish out cruelty, but you really don't like it when people start dishing it out to you. How are Frost Atronachs getting six-packs? Hey, they worked hard for that. Alright? They worked hard for that. Yeah. I was just being brutally honest. Yeah, you're just being tactless. I dislike the lack of range on my arms. I wish I could have ranged arms. If only there was a way to punch someone over a distance. Because, like, arrows were a way of stabbing someone over distance. That's what they were. Arrows were distance-based stabbing. We need distance-based punching. Yeah. Never going to look at Weetabix the same way. Nick, if there's one thing people come to this stream for, it's advanced Weetabix eating tactics. I know my audience. I know what Twitch wants. I know what YouTube wants for the algorithm. That's what I go for. Stones. Stones are just distance-based punching. I will never not find it funny that Oblivion towers just have a big off button. Like, you press that, it just turns off. I will never, ever not find that dumb. That's stupid. When I'm Lord of the Multiverse, and I'm building my massive, monolithic towers to everywhere, I won't put an off button in them. What? He's been... What? It launched the guard out of Oblivion. It just... The textures got ripped, and then he just got launched into the air. That was brilliant. I'm also going to die, so I need to dodge some... hang on. Yeah, I need to do some serious dodging. There we go. That was brilliant. This dude just got thrown up. What's he got on him? He's got huntsman moccasins. The dude was a sneakerhead. That's what he was. He was a sneakerhead. Now let's just put it. Hang on. Traditional send off. Why am I not just punching normally? There we go. Traditional send off. Okay, where do we go? Oh, hang on. Hang on a tick. I don't know if the woman is going to give us support. Because I did punch her in the face. I closed the Oblivion gate. I should speak to the countess about sending aid to Bruma. I did punch a guard in the face. So I'm going to quick save. Because I think it's probably going to be very important. Why would she not? You were the Pope. I punched a guard in the face. That's the problem. What happened to your face? Right, guys, listen. I became a vampire. And when the vampirism takes effect, the face gets changed. I didn't change that. I was as shocked as you were. I logged in. I was a vampire. Apparently that's what happens. I know. I'm disgusted in myself too. I probably need to get these this stuff fixed. Hang on, do I have any like repair hammers on me or whatnot? I'm sure I have some repair hammers on me. See if I've got them. Where would they be? Lockpick, gold nuggets, bear pelts. Damn. Right. Where is a repair hammer? I need to get the item code for repair hammers so I can just use those. I know the aerodynamics have stopped. Hey Josh, I have a question. Have you ever struggled with money? How'd you face that problem? Yeah. I mean, me and my mum and my brother were homeless for a bit. We ended up crashing on a friend's couch for like 6 months. So, I mean, I've not come from money. My parents didn't have super prestigious jobs. Oh, hang on. This is going to be a problem. Right. Let's just hang on. We just got to... Right, give me a sec. I'm trying to avoid this dude. We need to get to the Queen. Yeah, aren't all Brits rich? Yes, we all live in castles. We're all personal friends with Daniel Radcliffe. Now, I didn't come from money. I wasn't... there we go. Hang on, aren't we going... Yeah, we're going that Castle Anvil. Right, I'm going to run all the way through here to get to the castle. My mum was a government civil servant, and my dad was a policeman for a long time. It was just... It was a stable life, but it wasn't a rich life, if that makes sense. Just fast travel, no combat yet. Ruby, we're doing the entire game with no fast travel. All right. I went to university on a massive student loan. It was the only way I can get there. I couldn't afford to pay for university. It was ridiculous. So, I had to take, and I got, monetary help with that from the UK government and all that. But the first couple of years at university, meals were waiting in Aldi or, Lidl, following the dude that had the little reduced stickers around. What? Why am I... What the actual balls? I walked into the water. I jumped. And then I left the water. And I am now this. Okay. All right. I guess we are doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's only ominous Oblivion playthrough, where we will be floating around like some kind of mind flayer as we ominously glide toward... Oh, there we go. Towards saving the Oblivion gates. That's what... Is this New World? Yes. Yes, no. No, this is not New World, because you can't inject HTML into the code. No, Oblivion's much safer. Let's go find the... Resist arrest. All I've got to do is find the Queen. Where is she? Where is she? Right. Let's go in here. Hang on. Right. If I were the Queen, where would I be? I would... Yo!
You are the toast of Anvil, my friend. It may be only a temporary respite, but everyone feels...
See, he likes me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't buy or sell things.
Okay, can you not fix me or something? Can you... Yeah, we'll head off. So let's head this way. I need to find the Queen or the countess and tell her that I've got... the blue, where's the blue? Where's the... Out here? Out here? Wait, what? Is she out here again? Where are you, Countess, where are you? I'm trying to find the bloody Countess. Where is she? Speak to the Countess. She's got to be in here somewhere. I've got to be able to find her. There's only a couple of guards following me now. They're probably around here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not buy or sell things. That sounds exactly like the kind of thing this... Oh, that was a bad choice. This was not the right door to go through at all. I need to make better choices in life. Oh, don't like this. No, sir. Don't like going downstairs when... Oh, good. Let's just auto-attempt my way through all of my lockpicks. And go in... Oh, good. I've made the... Have I just made the guard's life easier by running into the prison? I think I might have just broken in... What the... It's just... Okie dokie. There we go. Here, right. Here we go. Let's just close that door behind me. Like we're playing Amnesia all over again. What's through here? Oh, stairs. This is good. This is good. I know where I'm going now. You look important.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. Have a good day, mate. Take care.
Farewell.
Right. Where the balls is the Queen? We need to go into the castle. Lock them in. It's fine. Oh, there's a lot of them. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to do this. The Queen's normally in this room. She's normally on that chair over there. She isn't in the chair. Where would she be? Where would I be? I am the Queen. Where would I be? I'd be in the Queen's bedroom. Let's just break into this. I'm sure she's fine with this. Don't worry. She's cool with it. She's cool. Where are you? Oh, that's a guard. Royal quarters. Yes. Here we... Why is there only an average lock on the royal quarters? Like, surely you'd have a better lock. She's got to be in here somewhere. Queenie, where are you? Queen, queen, queen. Are you in here? Nope, maybe not. She's not out here either. Is that a line of guards behind you? It might be. All right. You don't know my life. What is this? A chest. Potion of the sea. Oh, good. That's what I needed. You've got to... What? You've got to break back into the building. WTF is this? Never been here. Right, we need to find the Queen. It's very simple. All I'm trying to do is follow the blue arrow to find the Queen. Move. Unfortunately, the guards want me a little bit dead because there was a misunderstanding where I high-fived one, and unfortunately, the high five was with a closed fist, and instead of hitting his hand, I hit his face. That was what happened. They tried to lock you on the balcony. They did! Oh, tactical guards. Look, it's telling me the Queen is that way. Where are you Why are you sending me to Skingrad? Okay. I should speak to the countess. I should speak to the countess. Active quest right now, allies for Bruma. Map. It just says Royal Castle. You know what I might do? I might just... No more flotation. That's a shame. Nearly float. It was a jump, an endless jump that happened. I think I need to just wait for like daytime and then go back over there. She's visiting Skingrad. She might be. I mean, let's just follow the blue arrow. You know, let's just follow the blue arrow and see what the heck it wants me to do. We'll follow the arrow. While we're doing it, we'll talk about this. We'll see what's going on. What were we talking about before? We were talking about something very important. That's it. Someone asked me if I'd ever had money troubles. Yeah, definitely. You know, everyone... I've often found that people that are born into money don't get it. And people that are born knowing and having to budget, they have to... Aren't blue arrows custom? Yeah, they might be. Hang on, is blue arrow just like my own? Yeah, that was my marker. Okay. I closed. I should speak to the countess about sending aid to Bruma. Shut up. Stop it. There are other Twitch streamers. You can go and watch one of them. Right, I need to go to the active quest to Bruma. But I need to wait for the queen to be in the castle, and that just means waiting for... You cannot wait while guards are coming. Well, fuck. I'm not going to be able to wait for the rest of the game. Oh. What time are we on? I can't even check the time, because you have to use that to check the time. Right, what is the time right now? It doesn't even say. You check the time by pressing T. Wow. Time is on map. Oh yeah, 7:02 PM. Right. We need to find the queen. The queen is somewhere. And we need to ask her for help. I can't stand looking at that face, fix it. Look, I am also sorry about the face. I am sorry that my face looks the way it does in the game. We will cure ourselves of vampirism and we will find a way. We will find a way to get it back. Please, New World is just a small indie game. Stop being mean. New World is proof that it's easier to go to space than it is to build a working MMORPG. So whenever anyone comes to me and goes, hey, I'm one guy, I'm going to build an MMORPG, I'm be like... They literally sent a man to space before they were able to do this. Amazon is a multi-dollar company. That's very true. I really want to recreate that jump glitch. I've got no idea how it was done. It was like I was doing that. No, I can't recreate it. Yeah, Amazon is a multi-dollar company. Please stop the hate about New World in your YouTube videos. Right. Can you point out one moment where I actually said that I hate New World? Because I don't.
I don't know if I can help you, but
I don't hate New World. I'm in the air. I jumped into the air, and you're talking to me while I'm in the air. Like, aren't you impressed that I can levitate? The law cares not for your pathetic human gravity. Go away. I need to find the queen. She's got to be around here somewhere. Where is the Queen of Bruma? Like, if I were the queen, where would I be? That's the only question. Let's just open this door and see what there is. Queenie? Nope. Not even close. Oh, good. My acrobatics skill got better. And then he attacked me there. Once we've found the Queen, we can sit down and we can chat and we can talk about stuff and we can really connect. But there you are.
Going into that Oblivion gate was an impressive feat of daring.
You are not the Queen. But thank you. I love the fact that in Oblivion, everyone just stops what they're doing to allow conversations to happen. Hang on, what? I should have opened this. Open the door? Where's the Queen? Queen? Right, well, this is bad. Up. Let's just run this way. Are you the Queen? No. Why is there a zombie? What's going on now? Why the frick is there a zombie? Who are you? Have I just triggered like a random quest in the middle of this? The Queen!
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for? It makes us all feel better to have someone like you around.
I'm glad it makes you all feel better. Can you call your guards off? And why is there a zombie here? Can you send some aid to Bruma?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion gate outside Anvil. I honour you for your bravery and service to my city.
You're welcome.
With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
That's going to be convenient, because it seems that your best soldiers are chasing me. Also, you don't look very happy. You don't look thrilled. I think right now you've got bigger issues to deal with, because apparently there's some zombies. So what I'll do is I'll give you a high five and we'll go away. Right, we high-fived her. She knows that we care. How do we leave? Let's get out of here. Let's just take a bit of a detour. I am curious as to how many people we've angered. You know, it's probably quite a few. Is your character a vampire? Yes. Yes, they are. I am super...
Break the law on my watch, will you?
Mate, I like... Current bounty, 2,200. Hello.
I'm not easily impressed, but even I would think twice before going into one of those Oblivion gates.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Goodbye.
Oh, I missed the high five. I was going for a high five, but unfortunately, he missed. My man needs some chapstick. He does. Right, where are we going next? Where is the next? We've got another... I actually think all we've got left to do is... What's the next one? The Allies for Bruma. Current quests. Quest finished. Active quest. She promised to send some soldiers. I think we're good. I actually think... Oh, there we go. Where's that? That is super far to the east. Okay, so we've got to run all the way east. Oh, we've got there as well. So we've got 2 more cities to ask for aid before we can go back to the main city. No, 3 more cities. Okay, so we've got to just run basically east. Just point the map east and just go. All right, sweet. Oh my goodness, Wolf, thank you very much for the donation. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you for the streams and the YouTube content. You're more than welcome, mate. You are more than welcome. I enjoy video games. And I enjoy video games more when they are well made and when we can all enjoy... Ooh, that was a powerful punch. When they're well made, when we can all enjoy them together, all have a good time, everyone just, you know, hanging out, gaming together. That makes me happy. So that's why What happened to the squishy face? Unfortunately, when you get vampirism, which we did because a vampire bit us, it resets your face. I know. I was annoyed. Do I play FF14 regularly? Not as much as I want to. I don't actually get as much chance to play games for fun as I want to play. Your bounty is above 2k. This is usually when guards won't take you prisoner and just kill you. Yeah. Yeah, that does seem to be a thing that happened. So we may end up having to punch a lot of guards to save it. Right. We're going to have to kill a lot of people to save the world. I feel that there's some kind of... You found Smoke Hole Cave. I mean, let's... I don't know why I found that as funny. Look at the amount of sad people in the chat. You monster. Oh, now I'm a monster, am I? Killing all those people? That was fine. That was absolutely fine. You know, punching the guy in the face, not a problem. Punching all the guards to death, that's fine. Punching all the drum... The 2 guards that came into Oblivion, they deserve to die, but 1 deer. I'm going to go into Smokehole Cave. Let's just quick save and find out what's in Smokehole Cave. Oh, I bet it's not going to be as good as Goblin Gym, is it? It's the Goblin Gym cave. That was the best cave, without a doubt, because it had Goblin Gym. That's a lot of rats and... Oh, there's a headless zombie down there. Yeah, Goblin Gym cave. He was good. Oh, there's a statue and a statue without a head. This feels like it's actually more important than a regular small cave. Let's pop inside and... Oh! A skeleton. Now, if I remember correctly, skeletons in Oblivion are actually quite tough. Like, in Skyrim, skeletons were nothing. In Oblivion, they were actually decently hard. So, we'll have to see what we get. What's in here? Oh, this looks ominous. There's a lot of going on in this cave. Oh, vampires. Fantastic. My people. Let's go see what's happening. This might be part of a story. I don't know. I'm just going to go and loot stuff. Hang on. Potion of cure disease. Does that cure vampirism? I bet it doesn't. I bet it doesn't. I bet vampirism is like way... Now, it cures poison. Cure disease. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. How do you do? Walk in. How do you do, fellow vampire? Fellow vampiric person. Stick on the map so I can see where I am. Let's go explore. This is the... need to use an altar. Right, I will find an altar at some point. Nothing compares to the sheer horror you experience when you hear a skeleton in Daggerfall. I will at some point play Daggerfall. It'll take a long time, because it's a bloody long game. But I will do it. I want to get through it at some point. I want to be able to say I've finished it. But for the time being, I'm going to start punching some... Imagine how you feel being an undead, existing in a crypt for, you know, potentially you have run out of lockpicks. Damn. What was it? What was it? Quick. I memorized this. What was it? It was... Shut up. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you all want to watch a stream where I just go and buy a load of lockpicks? Doesn't sound like a good stream to me. You know, they said you can't code in the yeah, fine. You know what? Fine. I was gonna explore this skeleton cave. No, we're not doing that now. We're gonna go to a shop. We're gonna buy some lockpicks. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna make a fun, thrilling stream, isn't it? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We could have gone into the skeleton cave. But no. You had to make me go and do this. You know what? Fine. I'll just spawn in a load of lockpicks off stream. And none of you will know. That's what we'll do. 00A, go into the skeleton cave, please. It's 7 zeros and an A. I'm pretty sure it's 7 zeros and an A. So it's player... I'm pretty sure it's give item as well. Unknown function command give item. Player... Is it give item? Add item. Player dot add item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, is it 7 zeros 1? 7 zeros 1, 100. Could not say it. Fine, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're doing it this way. We're going to buy the lockpicks. Player.add-item 701. It's an A. Hang on. Go away. Coding. Player.add-item A100. You know what? You know what? No. We'll buy them. We'll buy them because you said we should. No cave for you. You don't get the skeleton cave. No. No, the skeleton cave is for people who agree blindly with me. I can't believe you're not all being some yes men. I can't believe it. Look, just because earlier I said that you don't need to say yes to everyone doesn't mean that applies to me. Alright? Rules for thee, not for me. That's how it works. Don't hold me to the same standards that I hold other people to. That's not fair on me. Because the standards that I hold other people to... Wait, you missed 100 lockpicks just sitting on the ground. Look, the standards that I hold other people to are really high. And the standards that I expect of myself are really low. So, don't judge me by the way that I act, not by the way that I judge other people. Now, I do fear that there might be a couple of people in the stream right now who are unaware that I'm being sarcastic. I am kind of using hyperbole to take the piss out of people who I know who act like this. I will hold myself to the same standards that I hold other people to. If I expect people to do something, I must do the same thing as well. That is only fair. But no, in all seriousness, people have contacted me after the stream, been like, Josh, I didn't really appreciate when you said that, you know, you shouldn't be held to the same standards that other people are held to, because that's a bit unfair. And that. Oh yeah, by the way, if you just come back, by the way, turns out when you contract vampirism in Oblivion and vampirism actually takes over, it resets your face. I know. We will always have the memory. Add item 97E41, cure vampirism. 97E41. Is it worth it? Is that the code? Hang on. People say no, people say yes, people say no, do it. Right, I'm going to Google. Hey, let me just Google vampirism, Oblivion changes face. Oblivion, vampirism, face fix. As soon as the message appears that vampirism face bug is enabled, open the console and type player get AV vampirism. Interesting. Okay, cool. There's actually a load of bugs and a load of fixes that we can do this. Quick save, then make some content. Right. There is a fix. Found myself completing the quest for Vampire's Cure because I was upset about how my handsome character turned into a scary vampire. Yeah, that's definitely what's happened. I can't believe... If we finish the vampiric quest, do we get our face back? I hope we do. I really hope we do. Lang, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. It has been a while and we have grown. Pixie, welcome to the stream. It's like Twilight when becoming a vampire makes you beautiful, but I don't think it worked. It's not made us... The original Twitch chat was beautiful on the inside. I will fix this face at some point. Worry not. I will fix this face. Okay? I'll make it happen. Your face looks like this because people have stopped high-fiving you. We want squishy face. I want squishy face back. We will figure out a way to... Don't you worry. We will figure out a way to get squishy face back. A bear! Let's see who's tougher, bear. Turns out me. There we go. Okay, cool. I think we're actually at the edge of the world. This is the edge of Oblivion. You cannot go any further. So let's run this way. While we're running this way, let's chat to you guys for a bit. See what's going on. What on earth was I talking about? Hit him with your bare hands. I get it, because I've got bare hands and he's got bare hands. Ah, if you could put the bear's paws as weapons, as gauntlets, you could use your bare hands with bare hands. That would be a good weapon. If I ever make an MMORPG, I'm putting bare hands in it. And when this is your bare, there'll be a bare hand skill, and then there'll be a bare hand skill. Question for a bit. Do you microwave the water, then add tea, or do you put the tea in the water and microwave it? What you actually do is you put a mug of cold water in the microwave. Thank you for the cheer, by the way. You put a mug of cold water in the microwave. You microwave that to make it into a mug of hot water. You rip open the tea bag. You pour all of the tea dust, because it's not really tea leaves, it's more of a tea dust, into the... What is that? Oh, bugger. You pour all the tea dust into the mug. You then put that back in the microwave. You microwave it again. Then you have to strain the tea. If you don't have any, coffee filters or coffee strainers, you can just you can kind of pull a sheet of toilet paper taut over the top of a mug, and then you just pour it in slowly, and the tea dust will collect on the top. Sometimes it will rip and little bits of paper will go into the drink, but that's fine. It's fine. That's texture. That's to be accepted. Then you add the sugar. There's two ways you can do this. You want to add... you can add a spoonful of sugar, or you can just add golden syrup. That works as well. Just a squirt of golden syrup. And for the milk, the best milk is those little milk sachets that you get from McDonald's when you order McDonald's tea, which I'm convinced is just hot dirt. And you have to use a sachet that's at least... What, you can't go that way, you must turn back. I'm being chased by trolls on the edge of Oblivion. Yeah, you must use those milk sachets. I bet you put your steaks in the microwave too. Don't be... Sorry, dear. Don't be dumb. You oven a steak, don't you? The only way to eat steak is well done. If you cannot use your steak as an impromptu hammer, you are not cooking it enough. You actually boil the steak. You can broil it. That's what you can do. You can broil a steak. The best water to broil a steak in, by the way, is hot dog water. You buy one of those jars of hot dogs. You empty the water into a frying pan. Put the frying pan on a low heat. And then you broil the steak. Tastiest way you can do it. Tastiest way. Leonard says this is too much. Like, that was the limit. Like, we have lost 100 viewers. I will put that out there. We were on like 1,300. We've dropped down to 1,200. 100 people actually heard me talk about food and went, I'm not doing this, and leaving. 100 people decided the comedy. These guys have not stopped. How tough are trolls in Oblivion? Let's find out. You are not tough at all, coward. You've got an amazing amount of stagger there. You guys have got more stagger than New World enemies. Yeah, sit down, you. There we go. You only buy hot water. I'm amazed you can do that with a straight face. Colour me impressed. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have long trained my sarcasm. That's all we have. Are you on 50% difficulty? Yeah, pretty much. You can't be on more difficulty. You die. You've seen how many guards are on me. I mean, look, the difficulty slider it's not that far down. It's not in the middle, but it's not there. You know what? Fine. Little bit more, shall we? Little bit more. And our quick save, which is pretty much now committed to this. Look, you honestly, genuinely cannot beat Oblivion unarmed on max difficulty. You can't do it. You absolutely cannot beat Oblivion unarmed on max difficulty. Super difficult to do. We will not be doing... What would Spiff say? He'd probably say, ladies and gentlemen, oh, it's majestic. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's praise the Queen. Yes, fantastic. Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire gold, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's beautiful. That's probably what Spiff would say. He might use different words, but I'm sure that's exactly what he would sound like. Yeah. That's what he would do. Clip it, send it to Spiff. Stick it on the Spiff subreddit. I mean, I've got him... We follow each other on Twitter. I'll just send him the message. I'm sure he'd find it quite funny. But no, genuinely, I've spoke to him on Twitter before, and he's a really nice guy. He's really nice. Yeah, genuine person, works hard, always has time to talk. He really does. That was insanely close, WTF. All English people sound the same. All of us. Spiff's video balanced on unarmed Oblivion combat. He's messaged me and he said, hey Josh, do you want to work on a video together? And I said, yeah, cool, that'd be great. Would you say he's a gentleman? Definitely. He said, do you want to work on a video? And I said, yeah, as soon as we can work out, what we could do, that'd be fantastic. I'm a tea heretic. If Spiff ever comes round for a cup of tea, I will serve him a cup of tea by what I'll do is I'll microwave a cup of milk. I'll put the tea bag in the cup of milk to stew for a bit. Then I'll pour out a small amount and fill the rest up with water. That's what I'll do. And I'll watch his face. A bowl of the finest hot dog water. Yeah. Yeah. I won't even use the hot dog water to make the tea. I'll just give him a bowl of hot dog water and then act like that's normal. Like that's just fine. That's what we normally do. You don't? You don't sip from the hot dog water bowl? What's wrong with you? I really hope someone joined the stream at that exact moment, because that line that takes... You have to have been in the stream for about half an hour to really understand where that line came from at all. I love the idea that someone just joined. Oh, there's a person with over 1,000 views streaming Oblivion. I bet it's a speed run. I bet they're really good at Oblivion. Maybe it's a developer. Why have they got so many views? And they watch the advert. They watch the advert all the way through. They get in, and the first thing they say is, "You don't sip from the bowl of hot dog water served to you in British homes?" That's what it should be. I do love the fact that you have to... Like, every stream there's another in-joke. Like, when I said earlier, this isn't Goblin Jim's cave, the people that were here for the Goblin Jim stream, they get it. The other people are like, haha, yeah. I don't get the in-joke. There's a lot of in-jokes that's going to happen. Like, a lot. Like, the fact... You found the Growback camp. The Growback camp? Well, we can punch you guys, can't we? Mrs. Growback. Oh, it's a big wolf. Maybe we should have a nap. Let's have a nap. We'll rest for an hour. I think we're going to level up as well. Ooh, multiple +2s. Strength, speed, endurance. Speed is good? No. Forget speed. Let's go with willpower. There we go. Let's level you up. Ascended. In your dream, an old, wise woman treats you for burns on your hands. As she applies a salve to your skin, you feel the tingle of magic as the pain begins to subside. But as you watch, the flesh of your hands begins to bubble, crack, and split, falling in chunks to the floor of her hut. As the wise woman smiles, you wake up. Oh no. Oh no. We've contracted something. What's wrong? What have we got? Is there a thing where we can see the issues that we've got? We should be able to. Diseases had. Diseases contracted 1. Diseases active. Doesn't seem to say what we've got here, if anywhere. No. Jokes told 1. No, it doesn't seem to say what we've got. What happened to the face? Yes, I'm very sorry if you were here before. Turns out that status is near magic. Is it? Oh, statuses. Okay. Let's have a look then. Spells, scrolls. Let's have a look. Spells, greater power. Active effects. Sun damage. Vampirism 1. Vampirism. Oh. Yeah, it's probably going to be like... we've got a lot of fortify. Oh! Fortify sneak. Vampire. Fortify mysticism. Illusion. Fortify hands to hand. Vampire skills 10. Interesting. Apparently being a vampire gives you... We've got a lot of fortify stuff going on here, guys. Resist paralysis, 100. Vampire is amazing. Apart from the fact we're going to take damage in the sun. That's going to be a bit difficult to work with, but okay. We can level up again, by the way. Let's level up again. It's a good thing the sun is coming out. Level 17. Strength, speed. How fast? We want to move faster, so we'll go with speed. Let's just see how much damage you take in the sun. Oh, dear. That's red. Can we just... Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's fine. It's basically very bad sunburn. We'll counteract it. We're in the shade. Oh, no, you take quite a lot of damage. It's fine. Crispy. Just sun damage is fine. Just don't wait outdoors much. Oh, yeah, we'd die, wouldn't it? Doesn't the sun become worse than, like, kryptonite? Probably. My cat wishes to leave the room. Go on, Mia. Go on, then. You may leave. Oh, quick note, guys, about the ridiculous amount of New World coverage. I don't want to milk it to the point where it gets irritating. I will only put a video out if I feel I actually have something to say. Like, if I could put a video out on New World and I could just regurgitate what we already know twice, and I could put some screenshots. Apparently there's a news article about me on the NME page. NME, the magazine, they've written an article about New World, about me and Callum. So that's pretty cool. But I don't want to just get into milking it for the sake of milking it for the sake of milking it. It's going to become repetitive and it's going to become flooded. And I don't want to do that, you know? That's why I want to wait. Did they fully fix the HTML thing? No. They have blacklisted certain strings of letters. They have not actually prevented you from putting HTML in the chat box. They have blacklisted letters which just immediately stop them being shown, but they haven't turned off the functionality to do it. So yeah, I could get loads of views by just pumping out New World content, but as soon as you start doing that, you alienate your core audience, you become a content farm, it becomes repetitive. I don't want to do it. It's a good business decision for me to keep pumping out New World stuff. That's what it would be. It's a really good business decision because the amount of money in it is ridiculous. The amount of views in it's insane. But I don't think anyone is subscribed for that long term. I don't think that's what a lot of people are here for. It's good short term. It's really bad long term. And I've explained this to people. If you give yourself like a massive view boost short term by becoming a drama channel, the kind of people that start to sub to you are drama people. People that want drama all the time. And as soon as you don't... My tail's on fire. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And as soon as you stop doing drama videos, those people leave. That's what you don't want to do. Everyone just shills for New World. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to. Like, when I like a game and I say that I like a game, people always go, "Oh, you're shilling for the game." I mean, I just like it. I got an email from... And I'll be real with you, because I've always said, my first and only priority is the players. That's it. And if something happens or if a company contacts me, I will always be honest with you. I was contacted recently by a marketing company wanting me to do a pre-roll 90-second advert for Eve Online. The space simulation, space MMORPG. And they offered a lot of money. They did. I've never played Eve. By all accounts, Eve is very good. I have been told that Eve is very good. I can't personally vouch for it, but I've been told that Eve is decent. You know, it's not massively broken. It's not exploitative. There's a lot of, content there. There's a lot of gameplay styles. The wars are interesting. It's very hardcore. It demands a lot of your time. It's ridiculously confusing. There's a hell of a lot of systems, but it's not like a bad game. You know, that's what I've been told. I've been told that Eve is not a bad game. But here's the thing. I can't personally vouch for that. And because I can't personally vouch for it, I don't want to take the money to advertise it. If I'd have played Eve before, and I had experience with it, and I could actually back up my claims of it is good with personal anecdotes, yeah, that's fine. I would have taken the money, and I would have advertised it, and given you a reason to play it. But I can't back it up with any personal anecdotes. I can't... If someone watched the advert, came to me and said, "Hey Josh, what's your favourite thing about Eve?" I'm like, I don't know. So, I can't, in all good conscience, take it. If I make a video about Eve in the future, okay, I might look into it then. I might be able to pop back and say, hey, I know you are willing to pay me to advertise the game. Now I actually know the game. Now I'm more comfortable taking the advert for it. Let's discuss that now. But until then, I don't know. I do not know. Do I think Eve is good and New World is bad? No. I think both of them are games that clearly have positives and negatives. Making a video with a flowchart to show an MMO a person should play based on their preferences. Valen, just try all of them. Just try all of them. People seem to think that you can only play one MMO at a time. Not entirely true. You can probably only play one MMO like a job at a time if you want to become endgame amazing, you know, best in the world. But look at it like this. MMORPGs are very similar to sports. If you want to become a world-class, you know, athlete in any individual sport, you are going to have to dedicate your entire life to that one sport. If you want to just play a sport as a hobby and enjoy it with your friends, you can play as many as you want. It's the same with MMORPGs. If you want to become world-class, world-famous, absolutely amazing, full endgame maxed out in an MMO, yeah, you're probably looking at dedicating a couple of 100 hours to it without a doubt. If you want to just log in, train some skills, play some games, enjoy bits in the game, you can do that too. They are time-consuming, but if you play them casually as a hobby, you don't need to become world-class in every game that you play. What happened to the Guild Wars 1 streams? Duke, if I'm not playing a game at the exact time that you ask, I've quit it forever. That's the best way to explain it. If you are wondering, hey, is Josh going to play another game? Oh, that guard's angry. That guard doesn't seem as... That's a horse. Okay. It's gonna pop in here. Yeah, if I'm not playing the exact game that... Mate, I am very busy. Right. Very busy. This way, it seems. This is a nice looking town. This is a very nice looking town. Research for new video? No, I've just never played Oblivion. I have never finished Oblivion. I played it, you know, for like 5 minutes when I was a small child, when I was but a little girl, and now I decided that Oblivion needs to be played and finished, and I want to see what it's all about. Everyone's always told me, you know, Oblivion's amazing. I want to see what it's all about. So, I'm trying to finish it, trying to give it a go. You remember stealing a horse? Probably had a nameplate on it. What? He doesn't talk to me! No! Oh no, this is a problem. Okay, this is actually an issue because the Count doesn't talk to me. So, I might have messed this up a little bit. Right. I might have made a mistake here. That's a lot of guards. Okay, right. Right. We need to find a cave. And I'll tell you why we need to find a cave. Because I need to... Actually, all I need to do is quick save and quick load. Because... Move out the way, horse. I'm going to show you a Show you a glitch in Oblivion. If you quick save and then quick load, it drops off all aggro that you had. So if I quick save now, and then we just quick load, we should have lost aggro. Okay.
Hey, come on now! There's no need to get violent.
Quick load. Right, okay. Let's play. Let's play seriously now. Serious Oblivion. Okay? Stop it. Let's go back. Do the thing. He is... Right. Okay. What if we quick save now and then quick load? Oh, no, they're still very angry. Right, I'm dying because of the sun. So I might need... I've not thought through this. You did a big mistake for criticising New World. I came here to spam your chat, but some criticisms about you as personal. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying as hard as I... Oh, that's... Holy hell, that's a lot of guards. I need to speak to the dude. I need to speak to the dude. Right. Thing is, I can't even talk to the main guy because he just attacks me. That's the problem. Okay. 2.2k coins for freedom. Let's go and talk to God. God's always okay with this. This church design looks remarkably similar to all the other church designs. There they all are. Let's quick load. Let's see if this sends me back all the way to where I was. Oh, back here. Okay, that's a problem. Right. Can I... Hang on. If I go in here and then quick save, I should be able to quick load while I'm in here. So we quick save. And then we load. And then hopefully the guard doesn't appear because my health is super low right now. Right. There is a console command that stops all aggro. Hi Josh, hope you die in this game. Nicolay, have you like genuinely actually come into the channel just to personally insult me because I said some bad things about New World? I mean, if you want to troll, that's fine. Just I'll work with you to improve your trolling. Okay, let's work on this together. Let me help you out with this. The fact that you think that I'm personally insulting you by pointing out legitimate problems and flaws in the New World's design and development it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. I'm here to help you. You need to discover what I find offensive. You need to work out what gets under my skin. And then you need to start... You don't just come in, guns blazing offensive. That's not going to help me. That's not going to hurt me. I've dealt with that before. You need to find out what I personally relate to. So, I mean, look about this. Nikolai, I'm 5'10". Okay? I'm 5'10". I'm 5'11" if I stand on my tiptoes. Okay? I'm under that magical 6 foot. Try that angle. That hurt me. Your vest is bad. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the input. Yeah, let's try again. So what you did was you need to work out what kind of gets under my skin. Let's try this again, Nikolai. Where are you? Your mug collection is horrible. I mean, that's just wrong, okay? That is just straight up wrong. Nikolai, come on. I'm 5'10". Obviously being told that I'm under 6 foot. I'm second monitor content. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. You'll get there. It's okay. Come on, Nikolai. You and me can do this. We can work together. Like, I mean, genuinely, like a genuine actual question. I'm being honest here. Do you honestly think, because I can't tell if you're like, kind of being a bit ironic with this. Do you honestly think that popping over to the Twitch chat in order to personally insult me because I've said some things about the game that we both play, that we both like, do you think this is the best course of action to improve the game? Not, I just lost the game. Do you not realise that we're on the same team here? We're on the same team, Nikolai. Now, we both want New World to be good. And I think the best way to make New World good is to point out, block and talk to the guard. What is that? Why are you not more concerned there's a frickin' Minotaur? Why is no one worried about this? Block and talk to the Minotaur? Put my weapons away. Can I talk to the guard? I can't. I can't talk to him. It's too much. The bounty is too much. They'll just keep attacking me. Now, I'm trying to find where Nikolai's messages are in the chat. Because a lot of people actually have done that. A lot of New World fans have tried to personally attack me because they think that I'm being mean to their game. Oh my god. I don't dislike them. I don't hate you at all. I don't think you're wrong for enjoying the game. I think we can just improve it. I love it and you ruin it because of people. Because of you, people won't play it. Okay, Dandos, because of me, people won't play it. What have I done that will make people not play it? Tell me, honestly. I will listen. I will listen to you right now. What have I done that will make people not play New World? Oh, that is. Oh, sorry. I see. Oh, thank you, Dandos. That was what he said. Nikolai, what have I personally done that makes people not play New World? If you can tell me what I've done, I will listen to it. I spit on the game. Okay, Nikolai, how? How? What in my videos is spitting on the game? This is a debating method, by the way, called the I think it's the Socratic method. The Socratic method is where you ask your opponent or the person you're debating against. Because remember, Nikolai, we're not arguing. It's not you against me. It's you and me against bad games. That's what it is. You and me are working together, are on the same team against bad games. And what I want you to do, I want you to, or I would like you respectfully, to explain to me what I have said in my videos that you think puts New World in a bad light. And then I want you to explain to me why that's my fault. I didn't plan for chat in New World to have HTML capabilities. But you know what? They put it in. I pointed out they did that. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. So, talk about bugs that will be fixed and the game will be the best. Okay. What bugs need to be fixed? And importantly, how do we get them fixed? How do we get these bugs fixed? That's what I want to know. What is the most efficient way to get these bugs fixed? Because I will remind you, we have been reporting these bugs for about 3 months. We've been reporting them for at least 3 months. We've known about them for a long time. Amazon's known about them for a long time. It's now in the game. So one of the best ways that I can light a fire, if you will, under Amazon. I love that Josh is being serious and flailing. I mean, not really easy. This is great content for me. Someone comes into my stream to try and troll me. I'm thinking, fantastic, content for days. You can't fix problems by ignoring them. They watch their game and they know about the bugs and they are looking to fix them. Nikolai, do you know what they did? Do you know what they did after I released my video showing the crash bug? They fixed it. Notice how they didn't fix it for the first 6 months of the game's life. Notice how they left it in for 5 years of development. But as soon as I put a video out on it, they patched it. You're welcome. Right, Nikolai, what bug do you want fixed next? You tell me, mate. Because I want New World to succeed. You obviously want New World to succeed. You've come here all the way for me. How about this? You tell me what bug you want fixed next. I'll make a video on it. I guarantee within a week it'll be fixed. What do you want it to be done? Come on, Nikolai. What do you want fixed? I am so important that Amazon will ignore... Well, I died in the game. Amazon will ignore everyone apart from me. Sir, you're dying. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll go back to it in a second. Nikolai's more important right now. Nikolai, come on. Tell me. What do you want fixed? You tell me what you want fixed. I'll make a video on it. They'll be on it within the day. Oh, he's gone. That's a shame. You spit on the game. How? By telling people... And then the game crashed. And then the game crashes. Oblivion just decided to crash. It's... You know what? Nikolai. Hang on, Nikolai. Where are you? I told you I didn't find any bugs. Oh, fuck. Guys, Nikolai didn't find any bugs. There aren't any. Nikolai, let me ask you an honest question. Imagine that you went to a restaurant and they served you raw chicken. You went to a restaurant, raw chicken, you get food poisoning. You go back to the restaurant and say, hey, you served me raw chicken. And someone else walks up to you and goes, well, they didn't serve me raw chicken. My day was fine. I had a lovely time. This restaurant's great. What do you want about? It doesn't matter that they had a great time. You were served raw chicken, which you shouldn't have been. And that needs to be fixed. That's a problem that needs to be fixed. How can we fix that? Do you fix that by just sitting back and going, oh, hey, don't worry, it's fine. They'll get round to it. Don't worry, they'll get round to it. Or do you walk up to them and say, this is wrong. Fix this. Don't do this again. The fact that it didn't affect you doesn't mean it doesn't affect hundreds of players. I want the game to be good. I will just sue them. You will sue them, Nikolai. Well, why? Why don't you just sue... What? You'd sue them. All right, okay. So if something bad happens to you, you'd go and sue them. But if the game isn't very good, if there's bugs in the game, we have to sit and wait for them to be fixed. We don't need to point them out. We don't need to fix them. Hang on, Nikolai. Hang on. I've got an idea. Nikolai, I've got an idea. Okay, don't judge me yet. Don't worry. I'm going to put the cam on. There I am, Nikolai. I've got an idea. Okay, we're going to make it happen together. Okay, we're going to make it happen together. You and me, Nikolai. It's you and me against the world. We're going to do this. Okay? They will find them and fix them. Don't speak about them. Nikolai, why shouldn't I speak about them? Do you not want them to be public? Do you not want the bugs to be public? Is that what it is? Hang on. Do you not want the bugs to be public knowledge? Is that what it is? Do you not want the bugs to be public knowledge? Because I can understand that. I can get behind that. I can actually, no, he has got a point there. I can get behind the bugs being public knowledge. I don't want them to be public knowledge either. But do you know how Amazon have their bug report system? It's a public forum. You can go to Amazon's New World forums and you can look through the bug report system and you can have a look at the recreation tab on all of them. Amazon and New World actually make the steps to recreate for every bug in their game public knowledge. It's right there. I think that's dumb. I think that's really stupid. Do you know one of the best ways to stop people being dumb and stop it being stupid? It's just to tell them out. People tell about the bugs and they read them and then they will be fixed. Nikolai, I have got more bugs fixed in New World than the beta testers did. Because I'm making videos about them Then they're fixing them. Okay, hang on. We're going to get there. We're going to work together, Nikolai. I'm going to put New World on right now. We're going to go through. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay? Nikolai, I don't mean to brag here, but right now, you and me, we're going to beta test New World. Because this shit's not ready. But it could be good, couldn't it? It could be good. If we want to go all the way back to the whole, insulting me personally, try it again. Try a height thing. Try and attack my height. You can do this. I believe in you, Nikolai. It's good. It is good. I mean, it could be better, but it's definitely good. There we go. Here we go. We're all good now. We're all good, Nikolai. We know what's going on. We know what... It's laggy in the city. Don't worry. It's laggy in the city. We'll get out the city in a second. Don't worry. We're going to run out the city. We'll put it on low graphics. It'll be absolutely fine. Okay? Here we go. Let's just jump in global chat. I want to make sure so we see stuff going on in global. It's always nice to have some global chat going on. Oh, Nikolai, can I ask you a question? Honestly, the Great Axe bug, where Bloodlust procs and remains on for 30% extra damage and 30% speed and 15% damage. That's still there, isn't it? Is that still there? The full on 30% speed bug, 15% damage bug, that still works? Is that still a thing that happens forever? So if I use this Great Axe right now, the game is fundamentally broken because of the Great Axe. Constant Bloodlust is still there. Oh, brilliant. Okay, cool. So I don't know. I use Fire Staff and Ice Gauntlet. Oh, well, if you use 2 Fire Staffs, Nikolai, you know that you can switch between them super quickly, which resets your general attack cooldown, so you can machine gun the things. That's fine. I won't use the Great Axe. I'll use the Hatchet. Oh, no, hang on. Darn. The Hatchet's got that stacking bug, hasn't it? Where it just does an absolute ton of damage all the time, and it stacks up even if you die. It just stands there. Oh, Nikolai, could you do me a favour? Could you go to could you do the fire pillar attack with the fire staff? You could do that. You could do the fire pillar. All will be fixed someday. Nikolai, can I be real with you? You sound like a person who's willing to accept less than they are worth. I'm not. Someone sells me a £40 game, I expect a £40 game. I expect your game to... I don't expect the best game in the world, but I do expect it to work. I know what I expect as a gamer. If you are willing to look at a game that is broken and say, this is fine, I think you have been trained to accept less than you are worth. You, Nikolai, deserve a good game. Every gamer deserves a good game. Everyone that wants to spend money on a product deserves the best product they could have. And New World has got some great features. Graphically, this game is gorgeous. This game is absolutely gorgeous. Sound design, I still think this game should win every award. It's incredible. The sound design is absolutely fantastic. But there are problems. There are problems, Nikolai. And pointing out a problem does not mean that I love this game any less. And it doesn't make your fun invalid. It doesn't take away from you at all. But there are problems. And we need to tackle those problems head on. We did the sound. Yeah, Kane, absolutely. Pointing out the problems does not create more problems. I didn't take away his fun at all. I won't take away your fun. It's not fair of me to do. It's not my place. I've said a lot of good things about this game. So, Nikolai, one more time. Do you really think that I'm your enemy right now? You've said that other people aren't playing this game because of me. Does that mean that I've got the power to tell people what they should and shouldn't do? But it just annoys me that you speak about it. Nikolai, I love MMOs. These are my life. These are my passion. This is my job. This is my calling. If there's a problem in a game, what am I meant to do? Am I meant to ignore it? People listen to you because you are famous. No, they listen to me because I am grounded. And I am fair. I've never said something is good when it's not. I've never said something is not good when it is. I have critiqued what I subjectively love. I think Runes of Magic is a great game. I know it's crap. I don't particularly enjoy roguelikes. I know they're well made. There is lots of games out there that are objectively well made that I don't like. But that doesn't make them bad games because I don't like them. I can say this is objectively correct, objectively wrong. I can keep my subjective opinion out of it. The difference between you and me, Nicolai, is we both like New World, and we both think that admitting its flaws and its mistakes is either good or bad. You think that pointing out a problem is bad. I think pointing out a problem is the best way to get it fixed. If I've never actually told people, don't play New World. I've not done that. I've not sent to anyone and said, hey, don't play New World. That's just straight up not something I've said. But I have said to New World, fix your game. Fix your game, man. Hang on, I'm trying to make sure I can read his actual responses and stuff, because the guy seems quite nice. What is surprising, there are bugs which are tried by other MMOs. I mean, yeah, World of Warcraft had the HTML injection bug back in 2004. I mean, Nikolai, I'm more than happy to listen to you. I have never told anyone they are wrong for enjoying a game. I have never told anyone specifically to hate something. But don't board the hype train. Never stops where you think it's going to stop, man. Don't board the hype train. Board the realistic expectation bus. Takes a lot longer to get anywhere, but it's much more important. Guy named Gatsby, thank you very, very much for the gift sub. That is remarkably kind of you. Hopefully you are having a lovely time. I'm waiting for Nikolai to come back, because the dude's obviously, he cares, and this is important. I've said everything you said about the game and the bugs. Nikolai, so why didn't they fix it? If you said it, why didn't they fix it? Do they not listen to you? Are you not important enough? I am here. If you said it, why didn't they fix it? Why didn't they fix it, Nikolai? And let me ask you another question. You don't know. Okay, so you have said everything that I've said. But when I said it, they've started to push along to fix it. So, hang on. You and me want the same thing, don't we? Nikolai, can I ask you an honest question? Do you and me want the same goal? I want New World to be fixed. What do you want? I want New World to be fixed. I want it to have no bugs. What do you want? Because if I know what you want, we can work together. I'm not your enemy, man. You want more people to join the game. Okay? What's the best way to do that? What's the best way to join the game? Well, the best way will be to have a really good game. A really good game. To have a great game. A solid game. Nikolai, would you tell people to go to eat at a restaurant that gives a lot of people food poisoning? By talking about the good things. Like the graphics and the sound. That I've said again and again and again. Would you tell people to go to a restaurant with excellent steak, but occasionally it will give a load of people food poisoning? Nikolai, I want people to play the game. But, and this is a very important thing for me, you seem to dislike me because I say bad things, but think about it like this. Think about it like this. You are a player. You're a gamer. I'm a gamer as well. My focus is being honest to the gamers. Not padding out company numbers. Not shilling for games that I don't believe in. My only priority is to be honest with the players. You will not send them there. Nikolai, I get it. I don't want to tell players New World is perfect, and then they go there and they play it and they realise it's not, because that reflects badly on me. I cannot in all good conscience say that. I cannot tell people this is a perfect game. I can tell them the positives, and I have. I've mentioned the positives many times. Everyone seems to ignore it when I do. I've mentioned the positives many times, but I cannot, in all good consciousness, lie to the players. Not even for money. Pointing out problems may have held people off New World. I know I have. I've remained on the fence. One way to definitely get more people playing is for the major problematic bugs to be fixed. I told you to make the perfect MMO and let's see if people play it. Ah, Nikolai, right, I see what you're doing here. Okay, you're using a very facetious argument, and you seem to be more bothered about attacking me and less bothered about fixing the problem. Let's focus on fixing the problem. I don't want to attack you. I don't want you attacking me. I want to fix the problem. Mikhail, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. That is incredibly kind of you. And Cal, thank you for the cheers as well. First time chat. New World didn't solve the problem. No, people are reporting it again. You can still do it. I mean, I don't want to do it now, but I could try. I could send a private message to someone, see if it does it still then, but I don't want to mess it up any more than it already is. Okay? So where's he gone? Nicholas, where you are? Oh, you sent me a message saying if I was so perfect, why don't I make an MMORPG? I can't code. I can't code at all. I mean, the only reason that I could do the code in the sausage thing is because I'm just copying what other people have written. Okay? I can't do that at all. I don't know how to code. I'm not a coder. I can't build an aeroplane. Don't know how. If I was sat on one and I saw the engine on fire, I could point that and go, that's not right. And someone would say to me, oh, well, why don't you go and build one? I can't. Don't know how to. I couldn't build a hotel. But if I walked into a hotel room and it was, covered in blood, I'd say, this isn't right. It might be better if it wasn't covered in blood. I probably can't cook a 5-star Michelin star meal. But if someone served me a plate of burnt steak and the plate itself was broken, I'd probably look at it and go, that's not right. I can't do it. Many WoW employees left Blizzard. I'm going to be real with you, Nikolai. I have no idea how that connects to what we're discussing. If you want to expand on that point, I'm happy to listen. But this discussion isn't you against me. It's you and me against problems. That's what it is. You and me against problems, man. I don't win if I make you look foolish. You don't win if you insult me. We win as a team if we have a good game to play. We win as a team. We want the same goal. How do we do it? Some new viewer donated. Thank you very, very much. I was introduced to your videos a while ago. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, thank you very much. I enjoy your massive and profound knowledge. Man, honestly, I just... The best way to become smart is to speak to people way smarter than you. And for a lot of my life, I was very, very dumb. And I probably still am. Which is why whenever I speak to anyone, I try and become a bit smarter. It's a little bit. It's a little tiny bit smarter. Make a pretty good dad. Your category still says Oblivion. That's fine. I will never say bad things about a game. Nikolai, why not? Why? What if it's legitimately bad? If you find an actual problem in a game, why wouldn't you say something about it? Because I love it? So do I. Loving something doesn't mean excusing its flaws. That's how people get into abusive relationships. That's how people stay in abusive jobs. Just because you love something doesn't mean you're contractually obliged to love every single bit of the thing all the time. If you love something, you can point out its flaws without worrying about the repercussions of doing that. If you are scared or, if you're fearful of pointing out the repercussions of something you love, then you're obsessed to a dangerous degree. You need to understand that just because you love something does not mean you have to accept its flaws. Element, thank you very much for the gift sub, man. That's remarkably kind of you. Black and white thinking is not good. I love many things that have flaws. I love the TV show Supernatural. Gets a bit crap after season 5. I love Game of Thrones. That gets a bit crap after season 5. I love some of the, some stranger bands. Their music is a bit bad on some tracks. I love Warhammer. I hate Games Workshop. I love pizza. I'm not a super massive fan of margarita pizza. I just find that a bit boring. That's uncalled for. Supernatural is a treasure. It is for the first 5 seasons. You can love... Pointing out the flaws in something doesn't mean you don't love it. Patrick, thank you very much for the gift subs, man. That's remarkably kind of you. It's remarkably kind. Do you know what the opposite of love is? It's not hate. It's not hate at all. The opposite of love is apathy. Not caring. Love and hate, remarkably similar. The opposite of love is indifference, man. If you don't love something, the opposite of love is not even caring. What is that then? Not caring. If I didn't love New World, I wouldn't make videos on it, man. I could get just as many views making drama videos on other stuff. Easily. Not a problem at all. Nikolai, you want New World to be better, but you think pointing out bugs shows that you don't love it. I want New World to be better, and I think pointing out bugs is the only way to pressure the people who can fix it to fix it. The attitude of, don't worry, it'll get fixed. If everyone had that attitude, nothing will get fixed. Because I'm going to tell you a bit of truth. Why don't I say bad things about Lost Ark? Because I haven't played Lost Ark, and I don't know about it. If I play it and I find bad things, you know what I'll do? I'll say bad things. If I play it and I find good things, you know what I'll do? I'll say good things. I love RuneScape. It's got bad things. The RuneScape 3 microtransaction shop is awful. The game itself is really good. The mobile client's fantastic. I don't say bad things about things I don't know bad things about. I've said many good things about many things before. Let me explain to you why companies fix things, all right? Nikolai, I'm being very honest and very genuine with you here, and I need you to understand this, okay? Companies fix things when fixing it becomes more financially viable than leaving it broken. If a company has a system and it is broken and it is costing them £1,000 a year in lost revenue, in lost customers, in damages, but fixing them would, cost them £100,000, that's 100 years of it. They're not going to bother fixing it. If leaving a system broken is a financially smart choice for a company, they're going to leave it broken. When people say, oh, don't worry, it will get fixed, it will only get fixed when the company realise fixing it is a financially sound choice. One of the best ways that I can make it, let's quit this topic because the stream is yours and you lose time because of me, I won't watch your videos and that's all. No, Nikolai, I've committed now. If you can make it so fixing it becomes more financially viable than not fixing it, they'll fix it. I've pointed out bugs. Do you know what that means? You pointed it out earlier. It means people won't play. What does that mean for Amazon? What does it mean for Amazon if people don't play? From a money point of view. It means they lose money. Suddenly, fixing the bugs becomes financially viable. It becomes the correct decision for them to do. If every single person that played this game, if every single gamer had your attitude toward games, no bugs would ever get fixed. Because every single player would sit there kindly and calmly and just accept whatever they were given. You'll notice I have never insulted an Amazon developer. I have never actually said any individual person is at fault for this. I have never offended or insulted any individual person. I never will do. The company as a collective, fine. The individual people, no. Respect those people. I want them to fix it. I want it to get fixed. I want fixing it to become the only choice they see. That's what I want. Your way of fixing it is trusting them. Sit back, trust them. Just wait, just trust. Where's your trust got you for the last 5 years? It's got you a game with HTML injection. That's not worked. Where's my insults got me in the last month? It's got me a game with a little less HTML injection. If you have faith that a company that gave you this product will fix it, I have no idea where your faith is going with the company. They got you, so people leave the game. Nikolai, if they fix the game, what do you think I'll do? If they fix the game, what do you think I will do? Be honest. Be genuine. If they fix the game, what would I do? What do you think I'll do? You will return to it. I will. And what would I tell people? If they fix the game, what will I tell people? Because remember, I don't win if this game fails. I win if it succeeds. If they fix this, what will I tell people to do? You said earlier that I was famous and I was influential. Okay? If they fix it, I'll tell people to come back. Straight up. But for now, I, unfortunately, do need to go to bed. It is 20 to 11 here. And I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Normally I do stream for 2.5 hours. People don't leave because of Josh. People leave because of designs of things. People leave because I pointed out what the game is like. I didn't make this the way it is. People leave because I pointed out what it's like. I am not any New World fan's enemy. I'm not any developer's enemy. I want this game to succeed. And unfortunately, the reality of business is businesses do things that are financially viable and are the best monetary choice. If fixing your game becomes the best monetary choice, they'll do it. If leaving your game broken is the best choice, they'll do that. If I point out all the flaws, players will leave. And if they want to get them back, they need to fix the flaws. I gave £40 to play this game for years to come. Okay, Nikolai. In that case, you and me have both given £40 to play this game. So why don't we work together to make it the game that we want to play as soon as possible? I'm getting Josh, found your videos a couple of days ago. Love your deep insight. Oh, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Why don't you and me work together, Nikolai, to make this game as good as soon as possible? You want to sit back and wait for Amazon? Then let's work together. Okay, cool. How can we do it? Because I've been reporting on all the bugs I find, because I find that is the fastest way to inspire Amazon to work faster. What could you do? Genuinely, what could you do? And the answer isn't nothing. The answer's not nothing at all. Nikolai's got power, man. You've got power. As a player, you've got power. I mean, it's hard to vote with your wallet when it's a one-time purchase game. Because, you know, we've already got the game, we've already got our money. But we can do stuff. And what you don't do is you don't just sit there and wait. You know, you don't just sit and wait for something to be there. Okay, you make videos about other games and secretly tell Amazon about their bugs. Nikolai, we've been secretly telling them for like 6 months. We've been secretly telling them since Alpha. It's not got us anywhere. We've been secretly telling them about all this. Do you know why they didn't fix it? Do you want to know? It wasn't financially viable. It wasn't worth it. Then the game would be fixed and he'd be cool. Nikolai, why do you think the game wasn't fixed for the first 5 years? Why do you think that the game hasn't been fixed since it's come out? Why do you think these problems are in? Nikolai, we were beta testing this 6 months ago. You can go to my channel and watch a video I made called New World, an above average MMORPG, where I talk about how the game is pretty good but has bugs. Do you want to know why they weren't fixed 6 months ago? Because every player is doing what you're doing now. Sitting there going, oh, don't worry, they'll fix it. I beta tested it too and loved it then. Did you find any bugs, Nikolai? Did you beta test and find some bugs? I did. I reported them all. They didn't fix them. I told them again. They didn't fix them. I made a video on them. Then they fixed them. I didn't find any bugs. I did. Quite a few. Oh, hey, have you done Outpost Rush yet? Nikolai, have you done Outpost Rush, where you do the PvP thing? I just want to know if you've done that genuinely yet. Just reading the chat. Because you've got Team A and Team B, and you've got 3 points in the mission, and then the game starts, and the the gates drop and you rush in. You didn't do it yet. Okay, Nikolai, did you know that if you're in the starting zone, you can actually jump over the starting gate, so your team starts in the game. So as soon as the gates drop, you can actually begin capturing all 3 points while the other team is running in. There is a jumping bug. You can use the landscape to jump over the gate and start in the zone. Did you know that? We've known about it for a while. It's not fixed. If I make a video on that, Nikolai, do you think it would get fixed? Just out of wonder. If I made a video, no, but you know it, so Amazon do too. Yeah, I know it. Amazon know it. They've known it for months. How do we get that fixed? How do we get it fixed? Do you want it fixed? Nikolai, don't worry about Amazon's feelings. Don't worry about, proving your loyalty to the game. Ask yourself one question. Do you want that bug fixed? They will fix it if you say to them, Nikolai, they already know. They aren't fixing it. Do you know why? Because fixing it costs money. And right now, it's not costing them any money. They will leave problems in the game if it doesn't cost them money. But you know what I can do? Do you know what I can do by making videos? Oh, suddenly it starts costing them money to not fix it. Maybe they have to earn money first to fix it. Yes, Amazon are a small indie company run out of a garage. It's actually Jeff himself making it. Jeff made the spaceship out of scrap in a cave, and then he came down to Earth and he built New World. It's Jeff himself doing it. Because you said that's not financially viable. Yeah, right now, the Battlefield bug isn't losing them money, so they will leave the bug in the game. If the bug starts losing them money, as in we tell people the bug is there, hey, there's a bug, hey, PvP is a bit unbalanced, hey, there's a bug, suddenly players will go, ooh, I probably shouldn't play this game, there's a lot of bugs. And then they fix the bugs. And then when the bugs are fixed, we turn around and say, hey, the game's fixed, you should play it now. The dude is looking for any loophole to be contrarian. He wants attention. That's fine. Math, it's okay. Nerdy Wizard, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. I came for the sausage. I am disappointed. We will see if we can do the sausage in a second. Jeff, all alone, burning it. Nikolai, I think what I'm seeing is you love the game. You don't want attention. Okay, you love the game. So you think love means don't say anything bad, wait for them to fix it. I've been around enough companies to know that things don't get fixed until they become a problem for the company. And right now, these bugs, they're problems for the players, not for the company. I'm on the side of the players. Nikolai, you may not like me, and this may sound dumb, but I'm actually on your side. I'm advocating for your experience. I don't want players to experience bugs in games. They are problems for the players too. Yeah, there are. Problems for the players. Why aren't the company removing them? Because they aren't problems for the company. They are problems for us, the players, but they aren't problems for the company. So they haven't removed them. What we can do, Nikolai, together, is we can show the company that we don't accept this. It's not financially viable and they are not problems for them. Yeah, so Nikolai, how can we make them fix these bugs? What can we do? What can you and me do that would make Amazon games fix these bugs. We can show them the bugs and they fix them. Okay. Nikolai, do you not think that we showed them the bugs in the bug reports for like 6 months? What happens? Okay, Nikolai, let me ask you a question. What happens if we show them the bugs and they don't fix them? What happens if we show them the bug and 6 months later, still there? What happens? What would we do then? Do we just sit back and wait? They keep telling us to wait. Nothing happened. They kept telling us, oh, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. It's okay, we're on it, just wait, just wait. We showed them and after a few days they make patches. A few days. No. No, they make patches a few days after the bug becomes a problem. Well, you will wait. You know what, Nikolai? How about this? You wait for the problems to be fixed. I'll make the company want to fix them more. And then when they're fixed, you can sit back and smugly smile and say, hey, look, I waited. They're fixed. And I'll let you have that. That's fine. I'll let you have that if you want. But how about this, Nikolai? How about this? I don't know you, and you don't know me personally. I will never insult you. I don't know your life situation. I don't know what's going on in your life. I won't insult you. You can live your own life, and I will happily insult you. And I'll happily let you do that. I won't insult you. You don't insult me either. You let me do things the way that I want to do them. And if you disagree with things I do, that's fine. You can disagree with them. But you don't need to come and insult me. Does that work? Is that fair for both of us? I'm on the side of the players here. You want to tell me that I insult the players? Nikolai, you told me that you came to this Twitch stream just to insult me. That's what you said when you arrived. You arrived, you said that I'd said bad things about New World, so you'd popped over to the Twitch stream to insult me. Why? Just curious, man. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think that you're an evil person. I think you're a passionate person. To spam you and to spam you not to tell bad things about the game. Okay. Nikolai, have you played many MMOs before? Have you played many online games before? Just out of curiosity. I'm enjoying this. This is like a prestige system. For comment, you played WoW and you quit. Why did you quit? I played WoW as well. I was what class were you in WoW? Because I was a vengeance demon hunter. I was playing I enjoyed tanking in WoW. What class did you play, man? Because again, I'm not insulting you. You played for 10 years. Sweet. You played way longer than me. What class did you play? Again, Nikolai, this isn't you and me fighting. I'm not arguing with you. You and me are discussing together. You're a Fury Warrior. I could never get the hang of Warrior, man. I could never get the hang of Warrior. Warrior, to me, anyone that could play Warrior really well was awesome. I could never get the hang of it. I could never get the rotations down. I enjoyed Demon Hunter, but I could never get the Warrior rotations down. So, yeah, cool. No, I mean, people are insulting him. No, don't. No, don't. He played the class he wanted to play. We're not going down to that. Okay? Nikolai, that's an excellent reason to do that. If that's your morals, if that's what you believe is right, great. Everyone in the chat is saying that, let's insult this guy for this. No, why not? Why? Why would you do that? If you want to quit for any reason, that's fine. If you want to play the character you enjoy, that's fine. Nikolai, I completely agree with you. I can see the message that's being held. I completely agree with you. If that's exactly the same reason that I quit. I was looking at the situation that it was in and I thought, no, I don't like this. I don't like supporting this company. Okay? I didn't want to support Blizzard anymore. I wasn't comfortable doing it. That's what it was. So you moved over from World of Warcraft to New World, which a lot of people have done. You know, a lot of people have done. And New World's good. I'm enjoying. That's why I quit my subscription and left the game, because of those things. Nikolai, completely agree, man. I mean, a lot of people have quit for other reasons. They're their own personal ones. You and me may have quit for different reasons, but actually we didn't. We quit for the same reason. You and me decided that we weren't happy with that specific thing, so we went to go and do something else. That's absolutely fine. And now you're playing New World. All right, cool. I moved to New World to stay, not to leave, because bugs. Hey, Nikolai, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay. It sounds like you are getting defensive because you think New World's going to die. Can I be honest with you, mate? Can I tell you what's going to kill New World? It's if they don't fix bugs. That's what it is. If they fix the bugs, the game will succeed. If they don't fix the bugs, then it's in trouble. It's in serious trouble. I think it can still succeed, and I actually want it to succeed. It's exactly why I'm putting so much effort into making the videos, calling them out on it. I don't necessarily want to do this. Yes, it will die if content creators tell them about bugs and people leave because of that. So hang on, Nikolai, let me ask you an honest question here. The game will die if content creators tell people what the game is really like. Is that what you're saying? And what I will play if the game dies, can you tell me? Nikolai, I'm telling the players the truth. The graphics are lovely. Sound design, top notch. Crafting's actually pretty good. That's why I defend it so hard. Nikolai. Is it Nikolai or Nikolai? If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I'm sorry, man. It sounds to me, and again, correct me if I'm wrong here, because remember, I'm not your enemy on this, man. It sounds to me like you loved World of Warcraft, which is, to be fair, a lot of us did back then. World of Warcraft, you wanted to step away. Okay. Nikolai, sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. You stepped away from World of Warcraft because your own morals told you to, which is fair. And now you're playing another game. You're playing another MMO. And you're scared that if this game dies, you've wasted your time. Am I kind of close with that? Because you know what? I've felt that, man. I have felt that so much. I played RuneScape for... Christ. 15 years. You know, I played RuneScape for 15 years, dude. I've got RuneScape merch. I've got unopened RuneScape merchandise from the very first RuneFest, ZMI, the Zamorak Mage Institute. This is a RuneScape hoodie. They don't even sell these anymore. Honestly, if you are scared that New World is going to die because of people saying of the problems in the game, then it's not a game that you're looking for. It's like a purpose. It's a hobby. It's an identity. It's a focus. And again, a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. A lot of people make the game their identity. But that's dangerous. Yeah, you'll lose your game and your money. Nikolai, I get it. So in your mind, the best thing for you to do is to guarantee the game survives. And you think the best way to do that is to defend it against all criticism. Because if this game dies, you've made a bad financial choice. You've wasted your time. You know, that's a silly thing to do. Let's just throw that away. Discarded items, yeah, that's fine. Is that what it is? To defend it and to make all for the game to survive. Nikolai, defending this game won't make it survive. Improving it will. Defending it against all criticism is naive. It's not going to help. Defending it is... This guy's a paid actor to make Josh easy content. No, I've worked with actors nowhere near as interesting as Nikolai. If you want this game to survive, we have to make some tough choices, and we have to make some tough decisions. My girlfriend can code and can make them fix it. You know what? If you're not a troll, if that's what you genuinely believe, I actually wish you were right. I mean, as funny as that sounds, I wish you were right. That'd be great. Nikolai, I don't want to ask how old you are because that is a rude, intrusive question. But you've obviously played World of Warcraft for 10 years. That came out in 2004. So you're probably in your mid-20s to mid-30s. Seems like an idea. If you want... Do you think New World is your identity? Nikolai, can I make an observation and you can tell me about whether I'm right or wrong? You played a game, New World. You played a game. I played a game. The game's got some problems. I pointed out those problems. And you decided that the best thing to do was to come and attack me. At what point did you decide that defending a game against all criticism was more valuable to you than just having a conversation with someone? At what point did you decide that making a game your identity was more important than connecting with other people? Because you speak wrong about it. Let's see if you talk, it will fix it. What have I said that's wrong? What have I said that's wrong, dude? Because you know what? If I've said something wrong, you know what I'll do? I'll apologise, straight up. If I said something that's wrong, I'll apologise. I will hold my hand up. I will have no ego, no narcissism. I will admit I was wrong. What have I said that's wrong? That it's a beautiful game on sand. Oh, a beautiful game built on sand. Nikolai, the engine for this game is called Lumberyard. Lumberyard is an amalgamation of the Cry engine and some other engines that were added together. One of the features of the Cry engine is that you can inject HTML into it, which is a coding language which allows you as a player to manipulate the information sent to and from the server. That's a foundation level problem. That is a very, very base problem. That is something that you solve or you decide to not do on day one. That's what it is. They knew that was going to be there from the very start. They still went ahead with it. That's a foundation level problem. It's very hard to patch this out. Very hard. Possible, but very hard. Okay, they must solve it, but this means the game must be removed and reworked. Nah, not necessarily, Nikolai. Not necessarily. It is possible to, solve and save a lot of it without taking it offline. It'd be difficult, and what they might need to do is open a couple of servers up and have players move onto those servers while they, work on the test servers, but it's possible. It's very possible. Do you think that it's going to get fixed if we all just sit back and wait? It's difficult. I don't think it will. I think it'll get fixed if we actively make things fixed. Why do they execute code on the game? Oh, you can just do markup stuff. Just have to make sure its money doesn't get wasted. Maybe it will. Don't know. Nikolai, if you aren't a troll, and again, I'm sorry if I'm insulting you by saying that, but a lot of people have come at me with positive New World stuff that just want to defend the game beyond all criticism. It's not about defending the game beyond critique. It's about critiquing the game to make it better. You need to show as a player that you have standards. You have expectations of players, of games. Look at No Man's Sky. Exactly. It was released. It was terrible. We called them out on it. It got released better. It might not fail. It might get fixed. But it's not going to get fixed by just sitting around waiting. It's going to get fixed by showing them what needs to be fixed. And we've shown them for so long. So long. To people in the chat right now, Nikolai could be trolling. He could be. But there's also a chance that he's not. And I need to do what my conscience tells me is the right thing to do. Look, I'm a PvE player and I enjoy the PvE. It is not bugged. Nikolai, did you see the video that I put out a few days ago on how you could make yourself invulnerable using the roll bug? Did you see that one? You're either a psychopath or a very charming guy, not quite sure. Thank you, Tayback. Both. Both is definitely true. I don't troll, I know what trolling is. Okay. Did you see the video where I showed you that you could stop damage by rolling? Did you see that? Just out of wonder. Okay. And did you earlier when I said to you, hey, you know that the Great Axe thing, you saw when you got mad about it. You got mad about it. Why? I thought you just told me there were no bugs. If there are no bugs, then how were you able to get mad about it? Yeah, I think, and this is, I'm going to go to bed in a second anyway. I'm going to go to bed because I've got to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. I need my beauty sleep because it will make people quit. So there was a bug in the game that will make people quit. Do you think that bug should be removed? Do you think that bug being in the game is good for the game? Or do you think it's bad for the game? Yes, it must be removed. So when I told them about it 6 months ago, why didn't they remove it? But when I made a video on it that got hundreds of thousands of views, then they removed it. Because that video, they didn't know how. Yeah, they did. It's work. It doesn't affect me, but maybe others are affected. Nikolai, these bugs don't affect me either. The difference is that every single gamer that plays this game is as important as me. If not more. Because I've got other games I can go and play. You probably play this game more than I will, Nikolai. You'll probably play it way more than me. So if I can do something with these videos that get them to take bugs out of the game for a bit, cool. I'll do that. People are thinking, oh, this guy's a troll. If there's a small chance that he's not, I play it more than you, yes. Excellent, you do. So why haven't they fixed it for you? You deserve that. Why haven't they fixed it for you, man? Why haven't they showed you that base respect? There's a chance he is, but you know what? If there's also a chance he isn't, I've got to take the chance that Nikolai actually wants to talk about this. Because otherwise you end up treating every single genuine person as a troll, and you end up taking, genuine people's actual passions and actual beliefs and invalidating them, and that's crap. People think, oh, he's being tricked by a troll. I will happily let myself be tricked by 100 people if it means that when I do speak to the one person who's actually genuine, I still treat them with genuine compassion. That's worth it to me. That's worth it. Because if you start to hate people, and if you start to be cruel to people, or not believe people because that's what other people have forced you to do, that's changing you. That's when you start to become a different person from who you actually are. You've got to be willing to be hurt, to be tricked, to be fooled every single time. Maybe he's enjoying the attention. I mean, I'm enjoying running around picking up stuff. This is not like this is thrilling gameplay. Streamers and content creators can be hated because of their opinion. Nikolai, you hate me because of my opinion. My opinion is you deserve a better game. My opinion is all the players deserve a better game. My opinion is I can make this game better by showing them what is wrong. That's what I can do. You said to me earlier, hey, you know, if you can build a better MMO, why don't you do it? Okay. Do you know what I'll do to build a better MMO? I'll do everything I can to fix New World. Do you know what I can do? Because I can't code. I know the first thing about coding. What I can do is make videos that point out the flaws. You said to me earlier, Josh, if you can do a better job, make a better MMO. Okay. I can't code. I can make videos. That's what I can do. And I don't think I'd be able to make a better MMO than New World at its peak. I would love to make an MMORPG that doesn't have the battleground bug where you can jump through the gate. Hey, New World's already here. Why don't we just fix this? People say if this isn't perfect, if I can't code, I will hire people, pay them, and they will make it with my ideas. Okay, great. I don't have the money to make an MMORPG. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Instead of making something brand new, why don't we fix this? Why don't we fix this together? I don't have the money too. Yeah, something else we have in common. You know what? I'm going to be honest, man. We've got a lot more in common than we have against each other. We both played World of Warcraft. We both quit World of Warcraft for the same reason. We both want New World to succeed. We just have different focuses on that. I think New World will succeed by fixing the bugs that are in the game. And the best way to make them fix the bugs is to not stop showing them the bugs. You think the best way to fix the bugs is to not talk about the bugs so the player count increases and hope that they fix the bugs quietly in the background. Is that about right? Because you want the player counts to increase. Yeah. And your focus is the difference between us. Have I focused on the differences between us at all? If you believe I have, then I am genuinely sorry. I have not tried to focus on how you and me are different at all. You want the player count to increase. Nikolai, so do I. So do I. How do we do that? How do we make the player count increase? Do we lie to the players? Do we do that? Yeah. You said we have similarities between us. Yeah, we do. We do have similarities, man. The biggest similarity is that we both want New World to succeed. I'm just trying to work out the best way we can work together to make that happen. My obligation is to the players. Not the players of New World, not the players of Final Fantasy, not the players of Warcraft, the players in general. My only responsibility is to give an unbiased, fair review. That's it. Take back. Thank you very much, man. It's like when your chair's broken, you don't buy a new one. You tape it and fix it. I've got streamer money. I could buy a new chair. Or I could buy a roll of duct tape. It's a lot cheaper. Never more than a few meters from a roll of duct tape. I grew up poor. You learn to fix stuff. Nicolay, you and me both want the... That's worrying. No, it's not. We both want New World to do well. How do we do that? How do we do that, man? How do we do it? He did this because you told him. What was that? I didn't catch the last thing you typed. Hang on, let me just scroll back up. I want to make sure I can see the thing. Lazy Peon said he doesn't know about the bugs and he will quit. Okay. So, if I hadn't told him, if I hadn't made a video and he didn't know and he carried on playing, ignorant of the bugs, unaware of them, is that fair? Is that fair on, not the game, not the player base, is that fair on the Lazy Peon? Is that fair on him as a gamer? If I know something that I think the players need to know, should I just hide it? Should I go and tell them? He would have found the bugs. He would have found the bugs if you didn't tell them. Nikolai, are you meant to say he wouldn't have found the bugs? Or he would have found the bugs? Because he would have found them. He would have definitely found them. He would. And what would he have done if he'd found the bugs? What would he do? When he finds them, what would he do? I think this is the main difference. That's fine. That's okay. Nikolai, your English is way better than my anything else. I've always found it weird when people say, sorry for my English. I'm thinking, I just speak one language. I speak English. That's it. I can't speak any other language. I've got Polish neighbours on both sides. Lovely people. And they speak fluent English and fluent Polish. And sometimes they'll be chatting to me and I'll say something complex and they'll go, oh, sorry, Josh, my English isn't the best. I'm like, it's better than mine. And it's your second language. It's incredible. You are native and I am not. Nikolai, you're talking English. You type in English perfectly. Okay? You don't need to apologise. You don't need to say... No one typing a second language needs to say, sorry, I'm not very good. The person that you're speaking to should say, thank you for trying. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, that's incredible. The fact that you can do anything at all is really good. I'm not going to say, oh, it's okay, I forgive your bad English, because you haven't got bad English. Thank you for learning English as well. That's incredible. That's really impressive. I can speak one... By the way, guys, the trees falling down in the distance is freaking brilliant. I don't know if you saw that. The trees falling down is really cool. And I'm not saying that just because Nicolay's here. I'm saying because it genuinely looks amazing. Like, they don't have physics, so if they hit you, they won't kill you, but it looks really good. Look. How cool is that? And it hits the ground and you get this sound and this thud. That's so cool. That is absolutely amazing. I love that. When I say New World is graphically gorgeous, that's what I'm talking about. Okay? That's what it is. So, Nicolay, you and me both want this game to succeed. But we're doing it in different ways. I'm pointing it out. It is cool. That's what I like about the game. It is. You can have things that you like. And you can have things that you don't like. And that's okay. And if you find something that you don't like, we can report that. We can get it fixed. But we're not going to get it fixed by pretending it doesn't exist. That's not how you solve problems, man. You know, I mean, I'm fine with us working together, dude. We're going to get it fixed together. Lazy Peon would have discovered these bugs anyway. Everyone would have done, because it's on a public forum. We are going to get it fixed together. I am not attacking your passion, because it's my passion too. I like this game. And when people say to me, hey, if you can do a better job, do a better job. I can't build an MMO from the ground up. But I can help this one by pointing out the flaws. You're not wrong to love this, Nikolai. You're not wrong to like this at all. There's a lot to love here. There's a lot to love. But there's problems. And we need to point these problems out. We need to get them solved, man. We need to get them solved. Let's fix it together by telling Amazon the bugs and express the players' wishes too. Nikolai, I'm going to be real with you. I've been doing that for the last few months. I've been telling Amazon all their bugs, and they've been ignoring me. So I've had to make a horrible decision. I've had to make the decision to make the videos. To pull them out on it. To say, hey, look, this is still here. And we're going to get there. Everyone in the chat, please, I know it's really hard to do. Please, try and put your ego aside whenever you're discussing anything with anyone. Because it's not about you. If more people say about the bugs, they become more problem for the company. They do. They do. And once it becomes a big enough problem, they fix it. That's what I want, man. I want them fixed. I want these bugs fixed. I want them out the game. The only way we can get them out the game is by making the company realize, oh man, this is a problem. So, sometimes what happens is you and someone else will have a disagreement. Sometimes you'll get off on the wrong foot. You know? Sometimes you'll start a conversation with the wrong energy. And one thing that's really important to do is work out what the other person actually wants. Notice how when you popped into the stream, Nikolai, I just kept asking you, man, what you wanted. You wanted to attack me, that's fine. You wanted to insult me, you wanted to troll me, that's fine. I wanted to know what you wanted. And by finding that out, it turns out we actually want the same thing, man. You and me want the same thing. We just have different opinions over the methods that we get it. We wanted the same thing, we're going to get the same thing. That's how it's going to be. So, in general, please, if you ever have a discussion, an argument, a debate, whatever you want to call it, with someone else, and it starts off on, it starts off on a troubled foot, your methods are rough. They are, Nikolai, they are. They're risky, they're rough, they call companies out, they demand to be focused on, but unfortunately, they get results. They get results, man. And results, to me, are important. Results, to me, are very important. Because they're rough, it hurts people like me. How have I hurt you? By reducing the player count. Do you believe I've personally hurt you? Do you believe the game would be better if there was a higher player count? So you think the game would be better if there's a higher player count? Okay, I agree with you. No, he's right, I agree. He's spot on. The game would be better if there was a higher player count. How do we keep that higher player count? Because if I tell everyone right now, hey, go and play New World, the player count will increase. But then they'll discover all these bugs and they'll leave. It's not long term. I'm thinking long term, man. Okay? By making the product better. Yeah, long term. Long term, dude. I'm thinking years ahead. If we have to make difficult choices now in order to ensure the game's survival long term, we've got to make these choices. It's hard. It's horrible. It's hard. It's not nice. But it's important to do. You've got to make long-term choices. And that's how we're going to do it. So, guys in the chat, in general, if anyone ever, has an opinion different to yours, instead of attacking the person, try and find out what the person actually wants. Try and find out what the end goal is, the desire, specifically. Because you'll often find you and the other person probably have a lot in common. Have a lot to work toward. It's not human versus human. It's not personality versus personality. If someone thinks one thing, someone thinks the other, it becomes an insult match, and that doesn't get anything done. I can dislike an individual, but still agree with the goal they're trying to achieve. I can like an individual and disagree with what they're trying to do. That requires patience you don't have, though. That's honest, at least. That is honest. So I am going to go to bed because I need sleep, but thank you all for hanging out with me. A lot of my streams are pretty much just talking. Let's go to bed, both of us. You do what you do, I'll do what I do, we'll be on one side. Nikolai, in a few months' time, I want there to be fewer bugs in New World. I want there to be more players in New World. And I want you and me to do a dungeon together. Genuinely. I'm on Discord. You can message me. PMs are always on. In a couple of months' time, I want to see fewer bugs, more players, and teamwork. And if you and me want to run something together, I'll be cool with that. I'll be really cool with that. Nikolai isn't a bad guy. He's a passionate player who deserves a good game. And Amazon haven't given it to him. And that's what I dislike. I don't dislike you, man. I dislike the general environment where we're given games less than what we deserve. Thank you for joining me, guys. Go and have a good night. Take care of yourself. I will probably see you on... I want to try and get a game out for Monday on the JoshStrifePlays channel, but I'm going to be real, I don't think I'm going to have time to play it, because I wanted to put Silent Hill 1 out on the JoshStrifePlays channel, but it's a long game. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to finish it, but I'll do what I can. Wednesday will be an update video as usual on the main YouTube channel. Saturday will be another Worst MMO. Will the Wednesday video be an Amazon New World video? I don't know. It depends what they do. And if they do something good, I want to put out a good video. Right, take care of yourself, guys. Thank you for your time. Good night, and God bless. Oh, Celeste, thank you very much for the $5. That's remarkably kind of you. Okay, guys.